Good evening, everybody. We are back live for week number 59, the Meseeks Sunday Showdown. That is brought to you by HyperX, Trovo, JuJu Energy, and SXC Finger Sleeves. Be sure to use code Meseeks. And now for JuJu, code Verdict. I don't know when that's going to be live, but that is something I am super excited about. Got to give a shout out to Griminy and all of the Meseeks fam for making it possible. Got to give a shout out to you guys for making that possible too. So, again, this is Sunday night. I'm Verdict as always. With me on the ones and twos, as you can see from the profile picture, that is none other than Denominate Day. How's your new year been so far?
That's been pretty alright. We're just,
It's been extremely alright.
Living life, yeah, we're pretty decent. I can't complain too much. If I did, nobody would listen.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? We got some action-packed games ahead of us, and I think I might have your volume a little lower. I think I might have changed it. Talk for me one more time.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. There we go. Spot on audio, spot on verdict. Yeah, we've got a spot on matchup ahead of us. As a matter of fact, this is one of the ones that I've been looking forward to. Is we're gonna get geared up for the first round. As you can see it, the bracket is pinned up top. We've got some exciting action ahead of us, and you know, just to start things off, we're gonna be you know, we're gonna be able to spectate Yo Mama and Titans duke it out. So definitely gonna be an interesting best of 3. And taking a look at the bracket, looks like Tragic and Gravity are gonna be the first round together. Goofy Goobers and Community, Seminole and Team Infinex. Ooh, Infinex making their way back into the scene. I kind of dig it. Zygnus, Redemption, Explicit and Vandals, Elevity and Dynasty, Efficient and Vandals, MM. As we're going to get geared up, I do have something exciting for you guys to take a look at. We've got a best of 3 screen now. Look how dope that looks. It takes up a lot of GPU, but it looks pretty sweet. As I'm looking at it, we're going to start things off with a hardpoint takeoff, search or destroy, Hackney Yard, and a domination standoff if it does go to a game 3. Annihilator is banned from Yo Mama, and Sparrow banned from Titans Day. What's the verdict on the... You see what I did there? What's the verdict on this matchup here? Because this Titans team, T7 tag, I think they made it to the semifinals last week, and they were pretty decent.
Well, we will have to see. We also know, obviously, what Yo Mama brings to the table. We had a lot of fun with that in previous weeks. I think last week you had fun with that. I wasn't here, but...
No, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't have fun with it because I was solo and I was kind of depressed.
Oh, rip. Well,
yeah.
I'm here. I'm here. So,
yeah.
We'll have fun with it.
There we go. All right. We've got everyone in the lobby for Yo Mama, and we are waiting on a 5th from Titans. Not 100% sure what the case is, but it does look like we're going to get started up here shortly. We've got, again, plenty of action right now. We're looking at a 5v5, hopefully, if Titans can produce a 5th. There we go. It does look like Arrow, we'll call him Arrow because he has arrows pointing towards the green check mark, is going to be the 5th player for Titans. So Solar, Robalo, Teabag, Wally, and Space for Yo Mama. Oh, so Arrow's not going to be able to play. It looks like they were kicked. I'm not 100% sure what the case is on that end, but Reyna, Para, Nice, Daniva going to be for Titans. So there we go. Here we are. Best of 3 as always in the first round, first 2 rounds, and then semifinals, best of 5s. Looks like we're good to go with the exception of, there we go, another Arrow player joining back in the lobby. They have been kicked. What's going on here?
Are we past the time that they were allowed to field a 5th?
I mean, they were already in the lobby before all of Yo Mama was there. I drew a blank. I don't know how I botched that one. All right, well, rip. Let me see if I can check the group Discord or their Discord. Okay, so they're trying to figure out their 5th. We give DQ, just play. Okay, looks like we're not going to see Yo Mama in the first round.
Maybe we jump into the Seminole game then?
I am thinking so. Yo, just let them play. Let them 5v5. Yeah, there we go. We're just going to run it. All right.
All we had to do is have Verdict come in and give the final word.
There you go. The verdict is we're going to play this one out because I desperately need to see Yo Mama in action. All right. In-game overlays look pretty decent. Man, this looks dope. I love it, love it, love it. We're going to get squared off again. We best of 3 starting us off with a hardpoint on takeoff. And right now we're taking off with Yo Mama and Titans in the mix. Okay, Para picking up first blood. It's got them space vibes going on with the SKS. I love it.
Well, we're going to see off the bat what we have going on. Obviously, Space is kind of the one that coined that as his weapon of choice, and Para coming in to see if he can show that he's better with it. Right now, Space only has 1 on the board, and Para's got 3 up, so definitely could be a possibility that we'll keep our eye on. But right now, it's Yo Mama with about a 10-point lead. We're a little over halfway done through our P1 rotation. This is one that is very hard to get a lot of time on, just because while there is some head glitch opportunity on middle, it also obscures your vision of where you would want to use that head glitch from, so it can be a little difficult. There's a lot of high ground around the point that makes it really easy to get picked off as well, but still we're able to find about 30 points for the side of Yo Mama.
There we go. Yep, it does look like Grim got the logos backwards. That's quite all right. We'll get those fixed here, no problem. Obviously, we don't have a logo for Yo Mama, but oh yeah, we do. We do have a logo for Yo Mama, and it's not the logo that I wanted. I did not approve that logo. Who approved the Ghost logo for Yo Mama? That is not their. That is not a representation of what Yo Mama stands for. All right, P2 staircase does look like a 48-2 lead is going to be in favor of Yo Mama, and they're not looking to give it up anytime soon. So a scrappy P2, as we can see Wally just, oh my god, Wally, put the red magic down, my guy. Step away from the red magic. You saw the flicks. Bro was getting some symphony vibes in the game.
Yeah, I was definitely looking for it, but couldn't quite find it this time around. We do have about a 56-point lead right now, and if we look at the overall kills, we do have Raballo top fragging for the lobby with 12 on the board. Next is actually Renato on the side of T7, who's got 9. So definitely see some talent here, but Deneva just now finds first kill, come up to 1 and 8.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that Arrow character was AFK for the beginning of the first, I don't know, maybe first whole point. And the Gravity Vortex making its presence here on this P3 rotation. Oh man, do I got a POV vibe? Oh yeah, this looks like, there we go. Had like a little bit of a POV or FOV glitch. Kind of reminded me of, you know, the Vanguard vibes, but right now, nothing vibing for the Titans. As a matter of fact, they're getting absolutely railed by Yo Mama, and yeah, I gotta say, she's not giving it to him soft, dude. It is a 110-11 lead, and a few points here and there, but not enough to even put up a battle against this stout squad. I gotta say, Titans came in, I think they made it to the semifinals last week. Obviously, they're looking like they're in a position to get 2-0 here if the Search and Destroy goes anywhere near the same caliber of this first game. Also, did they add Vanguard reticles into the game?
I doubt it.
Oh, I submitted the passable logo, Grimity. You didn't see the one I submitted? I thought that was a great one.
Space coming through, using that slight edge of the mid-head glitch that you can get to take down his opponents. You can see T7. They have had enough, and they are dipping on out of the lobby, but that is going to be the 150-11 win come through. I mean, we had what? 1 point on P1 and 10 points on P2 for T7?
Yeah, something like that. It was tough, bro. It was... Ugh.
It's a draw. Stand down.
Yeah, definitely utter domination by the side of Yo Mama. And, you know, kind of hard to argue. Raballo coming through with 22 kills, Wally with 14, Solar with 12, Teabag with 11, and Space coming with 10. And that was a pretty short game, and Raballo put up 22. So, definitely a really, really solid outcome for Yo Mama. Maybe T7 can do a little bit better in the Search and Destroy, assuming they have a roster of 5 and not everybody has rage quit. But I'm only seeing one team in the lobby right now.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna say I gotta make a side note. Anytime you say "Yo, mama," I just smirk. Even if it's not like funny or anything like that, it's just like anytime I hear it, I'm like, is this the time? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do the thing? You know what thing we're talking about? You know where we say something explicit. Oh man, it doesn't look like we're gonna see a matchup at all. As I just bounced out
hey,
of
now listen, I have never said anything explicit about Yo Mama. Okay.
He did it, guys. He did it. He did it again. Oh boy. Well, guess what? It does look like everyone's bounced out of the lobby. It does look like we are going to see a forfeit from Titans. They are going to go ahead and bounce out of the lobby, and we're going to get geared up. They did forfeit. Echo says he's getting the update, but yeah. I guess we won't see any more action from Yo Mama in the first round. I guess we're just going to have to catch her in the second, because right now they're going to get a freebie off of that first game alone. Just, I mean, you said it. It was under domination for Yo Mama. And on the flip side of things, Titans could not handle the heat. They are getting out of the kitchen right now. So Seminole and Infinix matchup is, whatever that series is going to move on to face off with Yo Mama. And then on the top side of the bracket, we still got Goofy Goobers, Community, Tragic, and Gravity. I'm not sure where Gil is at tonight. I think he's with 11D in Dynasty.
Yeah, yes. That is the first match he's doing.
That is the first match he's doing. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get ready for, I guess, something to rock and roll with for, for the time being. I don't know if it's going to be Seminole and Infinix, but bear with us as we get that squared away. So let me take a few moments, get my act together. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are not completely back as of yet, but we should be good to go here in a little bit. We're just waiting for the Seminole matchups to finish up because, oh, it's actually finished. So we're actually going to get prepared to see Seminole square off with your mama. It should be an interesting one. And we'll have everything as far as the best of 3 and everything goes here momentarily. So, guys, so go to where I appreciate your patience. Appreciate y'all for, sticking around if you're still in the mix. Hopefully we'll see some more people in as it's about to get heated, and one team's going to move forward to the semifinals. It could be Seminole, and it could then again be Yo Mama. So stick around and find out. We'll be right back here as soon as we get the best of 3 and the players into the lobby. Don't go anywhere. We've got plenty more as the Meseeks Sunday Showdown ready for round 2, about to start off here momentarily. Alrighty, guys, we are back for the second round of the Meseeks Sunday Showdown. It's Verdict, it's Denominate, it's Seminole, it's Yo Mama, and they are about to square off in a best of 3 to see who is the better team today. That action's going to start off with a little bit of hard point on Raid, as we've got the graphics updated, a little bit of Search and Destroy on Crossfire, and if the best of 3 allows it to go to that third game, we're going to see a domination on standoff. So Seminole off to ban the Annihilator, and Yo Mama banning the Sparrow Day. This is a matchup that I think we've seen in semifinal calibers, or semifinals caliber matchups. Getting a little bit of a freebie here in the second round.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a great match to have coming up here, and obviously we've got a lot of talent on both sides of the fence, so definitely expecting some big things here. It does look like we are just getting a couple players maybe shuffled around right now.
I think we're waiting for Bolu to drop down.
Yeah, but we're waiting for a spot to open up so they can
No.
switch.
Bolu hasn't moved. They've literally gone back and forth. Maybe kick Bolu and re-invite him to the lobby. I think that might be the better option, other than waiting for Bolu to unready and move down.
Well, what spot's he going to move down to is my point.
Well, I'm saying if they kick Bolu, then T-Bag can move up.
Right. Well, they opened a spectator spot.
Okay. T-Bag can move up, but Bolu still hasn't unreadied, so that's typically the first step in you know, moving in a private lobby. You gotta unready, right? Well, I guess we're in a good old-fashioned lobby standoff. Well, I'll check Discord, see what's going on that end. But in the meantime, like I said, this is one of those matchups that you can expect to be a... If it doesn't go to a third game, I would be very surprised. There we go. Bolo does move down. We are ready to rock and roll. Let me check something real quick just to see everything should be good. Yep, we got VC access as well, too, so we'll be able to join in for both teams. I know I'm going to be jumping into Yo Mama VC immediately, but you know, we'll definitely be able to jump into Seminoles as well, because actually I don't think I see Seminoles. Yeah, I do. Just kidding. Nope, they're not in VC. That's tough. Rip. Yo, Warcock, what's good, homie? You joined in at the right time, because we're about to see Seminole and Yo Mama square off, and may the best team win. Right now, it does look like we have green check marks all the way up top. We've got them all the way down low as well. Seminole going to be wrapping up the red forces, the Guerrilla Squad, and the Special Forces going to be none other than Yo Mama. So right now, it looks like we're waiting for Seminole to join the VC so we can do listen-ins. As I recheck the Discord, they are not there just yet, but Echo, I appreciate you for jumping on top of that. We are just about ready to go ahead and dive into the first game, and again, it's going to be a hard point on Raid. Seminole did not make the semifinals, or the finals last week. I think that was the Goofy Goobers who came out on top last week, so let me just double check that. Is that right, Echo? Yeah. Yeah, it was, actually it was... Nope, Seminole did win. They didn't win the week before that. Goofy Goobers didn't play last week. That makes sense, Verdict. That makes sense. It was Seminole and Zygnus, so starting to come to me. It's been a long week. All right, what are we waiting on?
Someone to hit the start button.
Yes, there we go.
Heck yeah.
Bans? What are you talking about? You already gave the bans. Yeah, you did. Oh, no, you didn't. You didn't do the bands. Annihilator in the Sparrow. That's typical, right?
Yeah, Echo, let's go!
Yeah, have mercy on Grimity. Okay, we are still waiting for the bands to come through. Echo needs to give tech rolls for VC, as it does look like they are starting to join the Discord. No. All right, well, as soon as we get everything squared off, we are going to be good to go ahead and go in it. If you guys are just joining us, we are going to be seeing the second round of the Meseeks Sunday Showdown right around the quarter. Seminole and Yo Mama. Hardpoint Raise where we're going to start the action at. Search and Destroy Crossfire is going to be game number 2. Game number 3, again, going to be that domination standoff. If the series allows it, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm fairly sure the bands are going to be the Annihilator and the Sparrow. But again, it's really just going to be dependent upon what Seminole band. So there we go. We just got the confirmation. Sparrow and Annihilator band. Vague is wasting a lot of company time.
Annihilator Sparrow, oh my goodness. Yo, Echo, if we could have told you that 20 minutes ago.
Well, 20 minutes have passed. 20 minutes are coming through. Yeah, good thing you guys are on Sally or Grimity. That is not funny, bro. That is not funny. We should be paid hourly for this shindig. Shindig now has began. Yeah, I know, right? Yo Mama. Gonna be in the blue side of things. Red side is going to be preoccupied by Seminole, and we're gonna see P1 opening up. Slothy gonna be heading right through the middle, and that is gonna be ample opportunity for the split to come through. Vague gonna get first blood. Raballo gonna get one as well, and back and forth affair so far. It's gonna lead with Seminole to have the advantage, maybe. Oh, Tectonic rocking the SKS. Let's go. Oh my God.
Well, you gotta have someone to try to counter out Space here, right? We know he is absolutely nuts with that weapon, and it's great for playing an anchor position, trying to watch some of those long angles. So, definitely quite usable. Does look like Tech maybe has switched over to the Type 25. Maybe he picked up Spaces earlier, not sure, but...
Kind of addicted. Yeah, it does look like he's got that Type 25. Password protected. His Type 25 is 100% encrypted. But guess what? T-Bag has already earned all of his streaks. That's not encrypted. That's no knowledge. Dude is fragging out right now. He's got 7 off of P1. 43-1. It's a blowout so far, and it's in favor of Yo Mama. They came in very, very hot and heavy, and now they're reaping the benefits of this Dragonfire, which is allowing for a very... It's almost like an advanced UAV. It pings the enemy's location. It kind of shows them up on the map. Does it pin them on the UAV, like on the mini map? I don't think it does, but I think it adds a lot more value if they're pinged on the actual game side. Tectonic gonna find 2 there. The break comes in, and it is much needed here. Desperate times, desperate measures here for Seminole earlier, as they have found themselves in a 50-point deficit. Can they hold off the push from this money side? They are, and they're going to be able to get this last little bit of scrap time to go along with it, too. So far, so good for both sides. Obviously, Yo Mama has the advantage right now.
Yeah, and we knew coming into this that these teams are very evenly matched, and this series could potentially go either which way. So that is something to at least consider, but... as we get a little bit deeper into this series, we could still see a lot of action that, you know, maybe on the surface you look at the side of Seminole, right, and you're like, holy crap, this team is stacked. But there's a lot of talent on Yo Mama too that play really, really well together, and sometimes that can be more valuable than just being a good player individually. So we're keeping an eye on how they mesh, and got a lot of season left ahead of us. Obviously, we're just now kind of still going through roster mania, and things are looking spicy.
No, they are looking spicy. We've seen these teams back and forth for the past few weeks. I think Seminole holds the advantage in this series. I don't think Yo Mama has made it to a final scenario, but that doesn't mean that Seminole is better than this Yo Mama squad. It just means that they have a little bit more synergy. These teams, obviously, it's just roster mania. It's too early to tell. But at the moment, I do believe this Seminole squad might have a little bit of advantage due to that synergy. You know, these guys have played together for so long. They may not have played on the same team for every tournament, but they've been playing consistently for a long, long time. T-Bag finally going to be able to get some value in that Goliath. We can see Vague actually got one for himself, and the Goliath for T-Bag's going to be instantly taken down. So, massive push onto this P4 site where we're going to see Vague racking up some streaks for himself, and it does look like Seminole are going to be able to take the advantage off of this one and a little bit more. I think this is a perfect opportunity for a quick HyperX listen-in, too, as we're going to go ahead and jump right in it with Yo Mama.
On hill, 2 on hill, 2 on hill.
One out dead.
3 on hill. Hey, stop playing towards me.
Oh, fuck, there's 2 on hill, 1 hill. One more.
I bet operate. I got to switch classes a little bit.
Well, miss steps.
He's one shot, he's half. The Goliath half.
I spawn pillars, I spawn pillars.
There's one in hill, Rebuttal, one in hill, one more.
Got four. One more.
Where are they spawning?
Mister's got me.
Using my drone.
I got drone.
Nice, good job.
Mid-stairs.
Mister's dead.
Did I tag him?
Kitchen.
Nice. I don't see nobody.
Back ring.
Get on hill.
Red dead. Watch your red.
Nice. One push from mid, miss.
1 2 on hill.
Right side hill.
No, I down. Kitchen. 2 on point.
There's too many, there's too many.
Misters.
Miss steps dead. Oh, that's it.
They're gonna be in red room.
Yeah, go.
Fucking zig.
The drone is in gym.
Hold me, guys. One's in red.
Two. They're all gonna be driver side. All driver side.
One kitchen.
Running laundry.
Oh my god.
Then they
Watch
got
gym.
another one there.
I mean, watch kitchen. I mean, laundry. Watch laundry.
Yo, there's one.
Oh my god, what was that thumper?
Watching pillars.
No, I know. Come on.
Laundry.
Black man. This one black man. Watch out. Black man.
Top, dead.
No.
On hill. I spawned on laundry, contest.
Oh, fuck.
My bad, I had a bad game, dude.
All right, a little frustration, a little bit of anxiety. You heard the high pace, the high energy coming through. The call-outs were there, just not the results they wanted. A 150-92 defeat for Yo Mama, and they're down, but they're not out. As a matter of fact, it was a phenomenal start, just not a phenomenal finish. You hear it even towards the end, fuck, that's my fault, man. I didn't have the best game. That's one of those things that, you know what, it is what it is. Miss Merck, also a hell of a thank you to you for the Tier 2 subscription. Greatly appreciated. I didn't miss it. I just literally jumped in right before I saw that on the screen. So you can see it here. 17-19, your top frag for Seminole. That's going to be Tectonic, even though we see it there. The frags coming through for Vake. He had a minute and 14 on the hill, 22-11. I've got mixed results in this, or I got mixed emotions about this matchup. As a matter of fact, I think, Day, I don't think I've let you talk, man. What do you think? Day, you are muted.
Good call. I muted before we jumped into VC and just forgot. Yeah, I mean, definitely a spot-on analysis there that, we actually had a really solid game in the opening for Yo Mama. They were in the lead for a hot minute, And then, unfortunately, that did start to fall apart as Seminole really started getting going. But it's definitely something that we can expect. Maybe the Search and Destroy, they come through a little bit stronger. I do believe we've seen Game 3s out of these two teams before through some various different mediums. So definitely a lot of potential to still have a great series here. We are still in best of 3 format, so we're not going to see no Game 4, Game 5, but I definitely think this still has the potential to go the distance, and either one of these teams is absolutely worthy of a final spot if they do make it.
Oh, you're absolutely right. The decision maker is going to be this Search and Destroy on Crossfire, which we're about to get ready to start up with. As I showed the best of 3 earlier, it's going to be that Search and Destroy Crossfire, and again, that Game 3. If it does go to distance, it's going to be the standoff domination. Now, we were waiting on one of the players from Seminole to join back in the lobby. That was Bolu. He is back in it. And you can even see, I think one of the things that kind of threw off some of the vibes, you heard it, the Annihilator was in one of the loadouts for space. He had to swap loadouts. By the time he got it, he didn't even have any kind of operator usage. So that going into a matchup like that, it's very, very... what's the word I'm looking for? Demoralizing, knowing that you have an opportunity to use an operator and maybe make a break on a point or maybe put some damage on a Goliath that needed to be taken out, but you can't use it because you forgot to change it, or maybe the class that you selected earlier on, or maybe you we were waiting for the bans up until the last minute. I think we saw by the time that we joined into the game, it had literally just dropped that ban from Seminole. So maybe a little bit of a last-minute scramble. Obviously, it didn't turn out in favor of Yo Mama, but they have an opportunity to even things out here on that Search and Destroy Crossfire. I'm excited about seeing this matchup. I'm excited about seeing how we do here as we're going to get geared up for it. And, Day, I need to hear your predictions. Based off what we're seeing in the lobby so far, top frag last game, I believe it was Rabalo and T-Bag kind of split it. I'm expecting Solar to step up because this is a map that I know he shines on.
Yeah, I mean, in general, I would say Seminole probably have a slight overall advantage, but again, the Search and Destroy could certainly still go either way, especially with some of the sniping talent we have on each of these teams. Obviously, we know Bolu in the past has, sniped a bit for the side of Tribe when he was, settled in on Tribe. We've seen Tectonic snipe a bit in the past. We've seen Slothy and Vague have each had their fair go at sniping. So definitely have some strong talent there. But then you look over the opposition, we've got Wally, we've got Space, we've got Solar, who are all very, very capable of picking up the sniper as well. So definitely going to be on the lookout for that. And, again, I'm hoping we have a good and exciting game here.
Sure enough, we're just waiting on that last player from Seminole to ready up. Actually, we do see one more player ready for the top side of things, and just waiting for those loadouts to get changed up. Maybe a little bit of a last minute, hey, I think I should try this before we go into it. And sure enough, here we are, game number 2. The deciding factor, we're going to see that game 3. It's going to be on the backs of Yo Mama, because right now, they are down 1-0 in the series, so they're going to have to find a way to take this game 2. Good thing is they are going to have the, well, I don't even know if this is a good thing. They're going to be starting off in the hole on this defense, and we'll see how it pans out now, as we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Bomb's going to, of course, make its way over to this B site, bus station area. And I'm going to give a little bit of spotlight to someone who's sniping, maybe Solar. I said this is a player I wanted to watch. Here we are.
Yeah, like we said, the sniping talent for both of these teams is going to be just overall fantastic, and Solar definitely a player that we don't see snipe often, but we definitely know that he's good enough to bring it. Definitely good enough to bring it. So we'll be keeping our eye here. He's got some really big competition to be going up against right now. I mean, again, the likes of Bolu and Tectonic, those are not small names in the scene. So I have a lot of faith here.
Vague picking up a nice 2-piece, holding off the push over, catches another one. That is Space, and now Raballo's going to be left in a 1v3. Beams Vague. Gets 2 down, left 2 more to deal with. Tectonic on the flip side. Blasted! Oh my god, he got it! Please tell me... Oh, I wasn't looking at the timer. All I could see was the survival at the top. I didn't know how much time was left. Bro, Raballo, you're a demon, bro. I don't know what you're on, but that was nasty. The 4-piece, obviously, he couldn't get the bomb defused. I couldn't see the timer at the top. It was held up by all of his... all of the little metals that were coming through, shining, because he's just absolutely wiping the floor with the players over at Seminole. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get that bomb defused, and we're going to have a 1-0 advantage in favor of Seminole.
Yeah, and I do think it's a really good point you bring up there. But, I mean, Raballo, these past couple weeks specifically, has just been nuts. I mean, the kid is just wrecked. So, definitely have big expectations for him in this upcoming season. I know he struggled for a couple seasons switching over to the phone. But again, has just been looking solid, and you got to give him credit where credit is due. And now, do have the 1-round lead going over to the side of Seminole, but thumper.
Gotta love it, bro. The shots for Slothy weren't hitting. The last player alive, Wally, tries to make that transition across mid-street. Thumper is the best option in that scenario, so a 2-0 lead in favor of Seminole. They've got a little bit of momentum coming off that big Game 1 win. Hardpoint was just... After that third rotation, it was over. Now we're going to see 3 kills off the bat. Vague picking up 2 of those, and bomb is surely going to go down. Bowler going to go ahead and solidify it. Slothy finding another. That's going to leave Wally. He's already been taking shots. Finds one, but is going to be dealing with Marshy here on the bottom side. Now, the good thing is, he has healed up, but you can see it, the pressure coming in. What the?
Vague,
what was that?
I didn't even see where that shot was from.
I didn't either. I saw the shot from Tectonic across, but did you see Vague come up on the jump up to that P1 area?
I did not know.
It looked like he pulled his thumper out and might have thumped a little too early.
Oh, did he kill himself?
Yeah.
Rough. Well, right now, Seminole in a good spot. They've got the 3-0 lead here in the series, but it's Teabag opening things up with the first blood on Marshy. Slothy answers back, so does Tectonic, but Raballo gets Vague taken out. It's going to be a 2-for-2 trade overall. And now things starting to slow down. You can see that bomb is pushed really far towards the B-bomb site there. And he does have to be a little bit cautious. Obviously, we can see that Raballo is there, but Bolu does not necessarily know. And he could potentially walk into disaster here. Sure enough, going to get taken down. Raballo finds that second as well, and now it's Raballo and Space versus Tectonic. Raballo confirms bomb is down.
Bro, this is intense. This is a must-need round here for Yo Mama. They are down 3-0. And sure as day, Tectonic going to make that rotation over. Bomb is right in front of Raballo. Space looking for the cross. Tectonic all the way up top. Looking to clear all angles before he makes his push over to this bus station. And you got to see it. Oh, no. Raballo going to get hitched right in the mid area. Is going to be a hit marker, but is going to be able to recover. Now, Raballo is going to be pushed down. Space is going to fall in for a little bit of a different angle. Bob's going to get collected maybe here. Tectonic able to find it. Oh, he knows exactly where it is, but has to deal with Raballo first. And Space, I love the idea of getting better positioning, but I thank God that Raballo got that kill, because if he would have got that bomb, got the kill, and made the push over to the B site, there would have been nothing that Space could have done there.
Yeah, positioning is definitely key, especially in a scenario like that. So fortunately, they're able to clutch it up and at least take 1 round for themselves. Obviously, that isn't really all said and done that they can make the comeback here, but they're definitely trying.
Oh, that was a good bait. Vague goes all the way through to that middle building, pushes back into the corner building, and there's Marshy, right there to pick up that frag. Bolu going to get taken out. It looked like he might have dropped to the thumper. He did. So another victim of the thumper. As I think we saw a tremendous amount of self-inflicted wounds from the thumper in Stage 5. And Solar going to be taken down right there by Marshy on his 5th, and now it's a 3v3, 2-for-2 trades, but Teabag looking to get the upper hand, is going to find some bullets himself, and Wally, super, super weak, going to get taken down. Slothy going to get the credit for the kill, and Slothy going to put some shots on another, but Space able to find the refrag there and get one hit for himself, and
Oh, Tech.
just right
an angle
through.
to
Yeah,
pick.
that is just. How can you compete with that? There's no way you can get that that angle, and you've got Tectonic, who is master of all angles, able to find the shot underneath the staircase.
Yeah, I mean, Tech is honestly just such a great player. Doesn't matter what role you put him in, he can make it happen. And he's gonna. Oh, the double switch! He had the thumper pulled out and accidentally switched back to the DLQ. That's gonna be Teabag clutching the round up for the side of Yo Mama. And now we're gonna switch sides. It is a slight advantage over to the side of Seminole, but now we do have the offense in favor of the side of Yo Mama, which I do actually think is a little bit stronger on this map. So, got a lot of opportunity here.
Enemy in sight.
Yo, you know Tectonic is punching air right now for that one. It is like one of those ones where you don't expect a bold push, and sure enough, Teabag comes through bold as all get out. Tectonic actually has a great angle here on the shots from Wally. Wally gonna be able to take cover, and Marshy gonna find a 2-piece. That's gonna make it a little more even. A 2v3 now as Marshy activating that demon mode. 7-4 so far for him, and bomb is still in the hands of Wally, who's looking to make this push over to the B bomb site, but very uncertain of how he's going to do it now. The thumper's going to come out for Tectonic. No smokes in the hands of these players. Wally walks right out the door frame and right in dead center view of those crosshairs from Tectonic. Solar going to pick up the bomb. It's a 2v2. Wow, this should have been, I wouldn't say an easy round for Yo Mama, but I mean, they had a picture-perfect 5v2 scenario, and Marshy able to find the 2-piece to kind of even things out. Is now left on his own. He's going to have to find 2 more and a bomb defuse, which is made its way over to the A site. 40 seconds on the clock. Get Solar and Raballo clutched up for the gang. And can Yo Mama find some new life here in this search and destroy? Yes, they can. 3-3, all tied up. After a few decent rounds for Yo Mama on the defense, now they have the advantage up top. Can they manage to bias that game 3?
Defend the objectives. The enemy has the bomb.
Smoke out.
Well, opening up, you can see Tech looking for one of those cross-map snipes. Smoke comes down. He just, again, this is kind of one of the scenarios where we can see it, but he can't see it, and he narrowly missed the shot there on the opening pick. So, he does have another opportunity. You can see he's sitting up here at the broken wall. He's got a lot of vision over mid and over the B bomb. He definitely got a glimpse there. Not only did he get a glimpse, he got a bullet to connect onto Solar. Raballo does come through with the refrag onto Bolu. 1-for-1 trade so far. Almost picks up Vague as well. It's going to be Teabag picking that one up. 2-for-1 trade. Coming through strong for the side of Yo Mama, who, again, the offense tends to be a little bit stronger of a side here, and they are showing it well right now. Coming through with 2 rounds in a row shy of Marshy, clutching up a 1v4, and Wally says no. Now, for the first time in this search and destroy, Yo Mama does have the lead 4-3.
Here we go. The advantage is swapped. Momentum back in the hands of Yo Mama, and can they close this out here in game 2 to bias that game 3? It's looking pretty possible, but again, we've seen back and forth affairs. The attack side seems to favor them a lot more. As a matter of fact, Raballo going to find first blood. Vague drops. Marshy drops as well. Marshy has probably been one of the better in this search and destroy matchup. As I say that, Slothy actually has picked up a lot of slack there. It finds one as well as Bolu finding one. Oh my god, Teabag gets dumpstered. It's a 3v2, and the lead might have transferred over. Oh my god, did you hit all 2 shots? Space and just absolutely lace him. That angle he had on the bottom side of the staircase looked like all he could hit was toe shots. Sure enough, was able to clutch it up, and bomb is in the hands of Solar, looking for the B side push, maybe a push over to that 8 side, because There's two players, Tectonic and Bolu, that I don't think I'd want to deal with here on this B site, to be completely honest.
Definitely gotta agree with you there. Definitely two of the strongest North American players you could possibly go up against. Tech is gonna find the kill onto Solar. That does leave Space left alone in a 1 versus 2. He does have a his SKS in hand, but it's not a great weapon at the close range unless if you can pull off a headshot for that 1 tap, right? So we'll be seeing here, looking for a little bit of wallbang action. Oh no! Oh, the COD mobile. Oh no, that felt bad. One of those moments where just the angle that I saw Bolu cross, I'm like, I know that is exactly where Space's thumb is at. Sure enough, didn't see him cross to go up top. He does find Tectonic in the corner, but gets dropped by Bolu, who is able to safely make that rotation. It's going to be all tied up 4-4 now. At most, we can see 3 more rounds here in this search and destroy.
Smoke.
See how it pans out now as Seminole always find a way to even things out, and certainly do it there on the backs of Bolu and Tectonic clutching it up. First blood's going to come through. Solar going to drop. Bolu going to get that first one. And they get the advantage off the rip inside of this bus station building. They're not going to take it. They're not going to give it away for free. Love the enthusiasm. Teabag finds first blood, though, and it's going to even things out for now. But Bolu able to find another. He is going to be taking some shots, but Teabag able to win that one. Bomb is still down. 1:20 on the clock. As we can see it now, as you can take a look at the mini-map approach here. 5. That's going to be Marshy all the way to the bottom side of the map. Doesn't have an angle, but does have a DLQ in hand. Not something we normally expect from him, so we'll see if we can see some abnormal things from it, though, as we got 40 seconds on the clock and a great hold in the site. Bomb's been planted, and the push is going to come through. Only about 30 left, and this might be it as we see the nades coming through. They are going to be occupying that deli site. All angles covered. Rollo going to get first shots. Teabag going to be able to follow through, and that is going to be match point in favor of the guys over at Yo Mama. And right now, they're looking sweaty, and they're looking like they could buy us at Game 3, and I so desperately need it in my life. I need to see Seminole and Yo Mama just spread all across this Game 3.
Yeah, so far is looking like a real possibility, and this is kind of what I had mentioned as we were coming into this series, is that the talent for the side of Yo Mama, as well as the coach lineup for the side of Yo Mama, are all very, very good search and destroy talents, and sure enough, they're coming through, showing it here. We do have Space picking up 2. Wally and Solar do get taken down. I think that was Bolu and Marshy each finding one of those kills, so it's going to come down to a 3v3. We do have the 1 round cushion for the side of Yo Mama, but obviously they would ideally like to close it out here so that they don't have to play defense on Crossfire in the extra side flip. We do have Rabalo finding an explosive hit marker on Bolu there, but not quite going to be enough to take him down. Just gives him a little bit of information. That bomb is picked up. Teabag finding Marshy. Oh, Rabalo finds a Bolu, and Teabag taking down Tectonic. That's going to lock in our Game 3 and verdict. I do hate to tell you, but my aunt is here to get in the garage, so I'm probably going to miss Game 3 here.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. Well, tell her I hope she gets everything she needs and that she's interrupting a session with Yo Mama and Seminole. Nonetheless, go ahead and do your business, man. I know family takes priority. Trust me, I'm a walking, talking example. I will always dip at a moment's notice. But here we are.
Right. I will be right back then.
16 kills for my guy Rabalo. Just an absolute frying session as he leads this squad into a game number 3. Yo Mama and Seminole set to duke it out. And I'm taking a look at it here. Teabag picks up 9, 8, and 6 for Space and Wally. Solar not necessarily have the game he wanted to, but a little bit more of an even spread on the flip side of things for Seminole. Obviously, they take the L here. They won the first game, so it's all tied up. This Game 3 is going to be the decision, the deciding factor if we see one of these teams move forward. One of them is going to definitely move forward. One of them is going to be exiting stage left. Now, who is it going to be? We're about to find out now as we've got everything ready to rock and roll here. For game number 3, a domination standoff. If you guys missed it earlier, I've got the best of 3 right here on screen for you guys to see. We started things off with a hard point on Raid. That was a 150-92 win in favor of Seminole. The Crossfire Search and Destroy was a 6-4 win for Yo Mama, and now the deciding factor of who moves on to the semifinals, where they're going to have a chance to face off against, let's see who's in the mix. It looks like Goofy Goobers. Goofy Goobers beat Tragic 2-1. They also beat Community Esports 2-1. I'm not sure how they're losing so many maps. Maybe Community's OP, maybe Tragic's OP. Tragic did beat Gravity 2-1. So, Goofy Goobers are a shoo-in for the semifinals. Yo Mama and Seminole still yet, as we're about to get squared right into it here in game number 3, the deciding factor. And on the flip side of things, Zygnus get upset by Explicit. So Explicit win 2-1. 11D and Vandals have yet to be determined. So winner of that 11D and Vandals matchup is going to be moving on to face off against Explicit. All right, this is the moment here. Game number 3, the deciding factor is going to be moving on to face off against that Goofy Goober squad. Right now, I couldn't tell you. I wish I could. I wish I knew. Wish I had a little bit of foresight, but right now, I just think this matchup needs to just play out because at the moment, I'm seeing some pretty decent synergy coming through, especially in that Search or Destroy for Yo Mama. But, you know, that game number 1 goes back to maybe a few little back-end errors. We saw a player who was using, you know, an Annihilator in his band. Pingy! Coming through the 11 Raiders. Let's go, Pingy. How's it going, brother? Getting geared up. We got 3 of 5 up top. We got 4 of 5 down low. Solar, Teabag, and Vague are the lone wolves who have not green checkmark. I'm loving these too. I'm loving these overlays as well, Miss Merck. Absolutely digging it. Is that the Clayster in chat? Let's go, Clayster. What's going on, brother, man? Grim says he's stressed as hell, bro. I deal with this on a weekly basis. Well, make that a 1 week basis because last week was the first time I used the updated graphics. It was a stress factor, man. Trying to do all this, talk, have a conversation, then update everything on the fly. It is tough, dude. Nonetheless, we've got 5 up top. All green check marks for Yo Mama and 4 out of 5. Vague still the last one unready. Hopefully we get operators fixed for everybody because I know Space wasn't able to use his earlier, but oh, I'm loving it, dude. It definitely takes the load off my plate. You already know it. You are doing awesome, Grim. You're doing awesome. You're doing extremely all right, Grim. What? Change scores, please. 75. Oh, got you. Good deal. Thank you, Vague. I didn't catch it. You did. We appreciate it. Everybody else unready. Come on. Change the score! Voids. Yo, Warcock, I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I can't change the score verdict. Smurf, I don't have the room host, so... Yeah. Well, we're fixing to score. There we go. We're ready. Score is ready. It's on 50. We are very aware of that. We've got it fixed now. I'm not the mod in this situation. There we go. 75 across board. We are good to go. Game number 3. Yo Mama and Seminole fighting for a spot in the semifinals.
Enemy taking A. Enemy taking Charlie.
Quick run through to see what we got working with. We're going to see A and C capped by their respectives. Type 25 for Solar. Type 25 for Teabag. Type 25 for Wally. Type 25 from Raballo. And, of course, the SKS, the infamous from Space. He's already got one casualty on the board. Spolo going to be taken down there. Hellafrag's coming in favor of the guys over at Yo Mama. And right now, they're looking to make this B-side push. Vague looking for the contest. Does find 2 there with a thumper, which is going to be massive. But Archie gets laced. Space finding 3 early on. Teabag going to get the revenge frag there. Trophy goes down on this B site. We're going to see a quick cap, possibly. Nope, that is not going to happen. Tectonic going to be able to put some shots on that mid site. Wally pinned down. The thumper comes through. The thumper going to get him weak, but the kill is not going to go in favor of Tectonic. And still, nobody on this B site. Teabag pushes right up in it and is going to find himself out of the mix as well. So Vague going to be solo removing this progress that multiple players have made. As we're going to see it reduced down to about 40 seconds. And Yo Mama still trying to get this B flag captured. Seminole doing everything they can to press them back. So far, so good in this first half.
Losing Charlie.
We're going to see a C-side push come through. It looks like Teabag wants to get the C flag, and we can see Marshy making his way over to this A site of things, and players spawning mid back alley. Nope, that's tractor side. I couldn't read the minimap, obviously. We're going to see the AB cap come through early. A looking like it might get flipped, but it's not, and there we go. We've got a little bit of an early advantage here from Yo Mama. It's going to be a perfect opportunity for us to join in for the VCs for them, as they're looking to get a early triple cap going.
Delete.
Watch your back, blue. Watch your blue.
I was fighting gas. I'm pushing. I'm holding granny.
Top blue.
There's one box.
Tank. One's blue
Yeah.
gun.
Fuck.
I spawn gas.
Hey, blue. Kill blue.
He fucking flanked the
Hey, go back for A. Don't go C.
You should go see. You should go.
Yeah, no. There's one.
On A, dead.
He's dead.
No trust.
Clean it.
Oh, no.
I'll clean.
Oh, big on me.
Hey, slow down. It's okay.
Big on me.
Get tractor. And hold.
Mid box.
Yeah, mid box.
Barrel. I spawn gas.
Go for C with me.
You want tractor?
No.
Secret.
One spawn C.
They're gonna spawn boxes.
Nice.
Tractor, watch your space. Only on your space.
He killed himself.
Good job. There's spawn boxes.
Enemy has Alpha.
Tractor dead.
Okay.
Cap C. Nice.
Got him. Push it, bro.
Bottom granny.
Belly.
Factory.
Belly. Jump out dead.
Where's factory?
I got
Mid
streaks.
box.
They should be spawning back out.
They're
now.
going tractor.
One
Going
court.
tractor.
One court.
Watch tractor.
Bottom granny.
One shot. It's barrel set. Well, push him. He's one shot.
Hey, I'm getting shot from factory.
No, he got me.
Top back, top back. One shot. One shot. Top back.
One in cubby.
I got a John.
Don't use no.
Black gun.
Bro. I stopped shooting 'cause I was dead.
2-1-C. On C. They're gonna streak.
He's on the dumpster, bro.
Don't feed him.
Dominate. Take those positions.
All right, you heard it. You know, things started off great. Looking like it's going to be ending a little rough here in the first. 75-62.
Lost that round.
A little bit of a lead early on from Yo Mama, and Seminole just putting a smackdown on the objective. Hell of a recovery from them, and they're going to have the advantage. And now it's an opportunity for them to close this game 3 out. Second half got to be spot on as the first half was. A and C going to be capped respectively, and now we're going to see the battle for this B flag come through. As we can see Vague holding Tractor Sight down, 2 pushing in. 2 going to be weak. Rapallo drops Solar and Teabag. Going to be able to come through, and they are going to be able to clear Tractors off. The Predator missile is going to find one. Tectonic able to get the sit there. As we can see Rapallo holding down the Tractor Sight. Tectonic looking for that other frag. It's not going to happen, but sure enough does take some shots and give some as well. The operators are in full effect. An early B cap is going to be denied. Vague going to be the recipient of a lot of shots. B finally going to be capped there, as it was literally a smidgen, and Solar going to come through with a massive grab vortex. As we can see here, this is an absolute slaughterfest back and forth, but right now the advantage is in favor of Yo Mama Can. Seminole bounce back like they did in the first half. We'll see now as we're going to go in for a quick HyperX listen-in. Actually, scratch that. Seminole's not in VC, so we are not going to join in, as they have opted to use their own communication. C is going to get traded. A is going to be flipped. Does look like Teabag. Oh, Teabag, you're the last hope. The push comes through. Bottom side taken out. Bolo going to get the frag, but A-Site going to be recapped. The Goliath is ready and available to use here from Bolo, as the AC cap can only hold for so long. Solar looking for the A-Site, or the C-Side cap. Not going to happen. Rapallo gets the refrag. And now, still with only a B flag in their possession, looking for that C-Site. 19 kills on board for Rapallo. He's going to be instantly taken down, and Solar needs to get this cap in. Does get the job done. No, he doesn't. Space does. It was literally one step. And now we're going to see the pressure come through. The triple cap going to be denied. 114 to 103. A still in favor of the guys over at Seminole, but they're going to have to get this B-side pressure, or they're going to see the comeback in real time. Vague looking for a little bit of traction here on the Tractor. Is actually going to take some bullets here. Oh! Vague coming through with the massive thumper kill. Finds some shots on multiple others, but does have a death machine to work with. We're going to see Washi push in. There's multiples pushing for this Tractor control. He's going to be able to pick up another there. 22 on board. Solar looking for that triple cap. He does have the Goliath, but it's not going to last long. The Tempest is going to come into full effect. The lead is going to transfer back over in favor of Yo Mama. And now, a back and forth affair. One of these teams is going to be moving on to the semifinals. One of these teams is going to be heading home early. Oh, Wally comes through with a massive 2-piece, but is going to be taken down. The A-cap going to be flipped. This is it. Game, set, match. Yo Mama coming in hot. Yo Mama coming in heavy. And that is going to be a Game 3 decider right here. Triple cap territory. They can't even get a B cap. But Vague putting some pressure on this A site. We can see
Targets in sight.
they need the triple piece to close out game number 3. They are not going to even get A. They're going to be spread too thin. And Yo Mama booking a one-way ticket to the semifinals, where they are going to be facing off against the Goofy Goobers. 150 to 133. Hell of a game from both teams. Yo Mama just coming in a little bit better on this second half. Hell of a way to end that game 3, as we can see. Rapallo gonna get a little bit of screen time there for top frag in the lobby. Obviously, Space got one more kill to him, but points as far as MVP goes does show him with a 39-point advantage in the scoreboard. 3 caps, 24-19 for Rapallo. A hell of a game to close this series out on. Knew it was going to go to a game 3 and didn't know who was going to win it. Sure enough, Yo Mama coming out on top. 25-13 from Space, 19-23 from Teabag, but 9 caps. That is completely acceptable, as they are going to be moving on. They eliminate Seminole. Vague, 25-27, 6 caps. 22-14 for Bolo, but only 3. And then you can see it there, Tectonic, 23-20 as well. Just the frags, obviously favored the guys over at Seminole, just not enough to close out the series. So, what a way to end that series. So, T.O., how's it going, buddy? Best of 3. That's right. This is the second round. That should have been a semifinals matchup, to be honest with you. That should have... I needed to see more games out of this series. I'm happy that we saw a great best of 3 unfold, but I'm going to be honest with you, not seeing a 4th and 5th game. Woo! Yeah, I did not expect Yo Mama to come through and rail Seminole in the third game. The second half of that third game, let's be honest. First half, it ended with a triple cap and Seminole was running the boards. It was pretty lopsided, to say the least. But a hell of a recovery in the second half. Yo Mama gonna be moving on to face off against those goofy goobers. We're gonna have all that and more coming up. This is the Meseeks Sunday Showdown. We've got a semifinals matchup ahead of us. We're going to take a moment to get these players in the lobby. We're going to take a moment to give a word or let our sponsors say a few words. And you already know what's going on, guys. We've got some best of 5s right around the corner. Day should be back here in a little bit. We're going to take a short intermission, let HyperX and JuJu Energy say a few words. And we're going to be right back. All right, guys, we're about to get started up here with the semifinals. Jesus Can Save You coming through with the raid. Let's go, Jesus. We were just talking about you earlier, bro. Hoping to see you start streaming a lot more. Certainly appreciate the raid. Let's go, guys. You guys ready for the semifinals? I know I am. I know I'm ready to get geared up for some sweaty gameplay. I don't know if it can top that best of 3 we just saw against Seminole and Yo Mama. But, hey, we've got semifinals action. And we've got two sweaty teams. You know, Goofy Goobers, who are no strangers to this kind of pressure and this kind of series. Matter of fact, they've won one Meseeks Sunday Showdown already. They've been in multiple semifinal and final situations. Now, they're going to be squaring off against the Yo Mama squad, who has not made a grand finals yet. So, they're looking pretty hungry tonight. I'm looking pretty excited to see this next game, this next best of 5 coming up. And we just have just a few moments to get everything prepared. Don't go anywhere. We've got plenty of action right around the corner. Yeah, that's right. Grim came through in chat and reminded me, we've got a code verdict in the JuJu Energy store. So, guys, you ever visit JuJu Energy, make sure you use code verdict at checkout. I'll be sure to drop a link here in a little bit. I'll probably get some social media posts out, too, as I was waiting for the finalization. But, Grim, absolutely A1, loving it. So, we've got this best of 5 right around the corner, guys. Don't go anywhere as we get our act together. We get this best of 5 squared away. We're going to be right back. Alrighty, guys, we are back for the Meseeks Sunday Showdown semifinals. We've got the Goofy Goobers. We've got Yo Mama. We've got a best of 5 that is going to be pretty dang stacked, if I don't say so myself. I was looking at it earlier, and I'm absolutely loving it. Before we jump into that, I'm going to go ahead and run through the players for everyone to know. Band, Blur, Jesus, Awaken, and Pingy going to be up top with all that action over at the Goofy Goobers. And at the bottom, we've got Solar, Space, Wally, Rabalo, and Teabag. I already see that spam of the start button ready to rock and roll, so we are not going to waste any time for that best of 5. Here we are here. Start things off with a hardpoint firing range. Search and destroy on Hackney Yard. Domination raid. Hardpoint crossfire if it goes to a game 4. Search and destroy. Standoff if we see a game 5. Goofy Goobers off the ban. The Annihilator. Sparrow is going to be banned by Yo Mama. Map bans. This is one that we actually could have used the map bans on. Grim map ban Summit and Takeoff. Summit banned by Yo Mama. Goofy Goobers banned. Takeoff. We're going to get jumping into it. Game number 1, as I mentioned just a minute ago, going to be that hardpoint firing range. We've got VC accesses to both teams. If I'm not mistaken, let me just double check it. Should have probably signed off on that earlier. That's on me. Yo Mama's in the lobby, or in the VCs, as well as Goofy Goobers. So we're going to have ample opportunity to join in both. All right, a little bit of firing range action. We're going to see Yo Mama already with the good side of the spawns here, but we are going to see everyone bouncing out of the lobby, so we're going to do the same. Maybe give this a fresh rundown, and just if you guys happen to miss it, we've got the best of 5s ready to rock and roll. Firing range, again, is where we're going to start the action at. As we had maybe a little bit of a connection issue, that's quite all right. We're going to give this a second try. Hackney Yard, Search and Destroy, guaranteed. Domination Raid, guaranteed. And if we see a little bit of back and forth, we're going to see that hardpoint crossfire, which I'm not looking forward to seeing. For competitive sake, I'll say yes. But reality, man, who doesn't like, or who likes a crossfire other than a Search and Destroy? I'm going to be honest with you, it's not this guy. Search and Destroy standoff to wrap things off there. So we are going to see everyone back in the lobby. It looks like they are just about ready to go. As we are getting geared up for this game number 1. Still waiting for a few players to ready up before we can get back on the road. Here we go. Wally, last player. There we go. We're good to go. Here we go. We are going to be on board with Pingy off the rip, but we'll see how everything rock and rolls here. Pingy come through with the raid earlier. Absolutely appreciated you. Also saw the raids come through from Jesus. Now we're going to see P number 1 about 10 seconds in, 5 seconds easy. No contest off the bat. We can see a lot of action shuffling through. You can see it. A lot of these players want to anchor for that P2 site, and that's exactly what we're going to see the Goofy Goobers try to do. And this is how long can you hold it situation for the guys over at Yo Mama. So right now, they're holding the point as well as the spawn. Space going to do a great job here of catching some spawn bodies. Blur going to be another casualty. 4 kills on board for Space. 3 combo. So we can see it. The rotations not going to favor Jesus. Looking for that kill. Is going to be able to find it. That's it's going to be huge, but I don't know how much it's going to impact. As we can see it, Wally going to be taking some shots, super weak. Not going to be able to get the thumper shots to land. Teabag cleans him up and finds another hell of a start here early on for Yo Mama, and Goofy Goobers off the bat in a pickle, I gotta say. Spawns now going to favor the south side of the map, which is where we can see a lot of that action. And we can see Jesus and Awaken making that rotation up. Raballo going to be coming through the tunnels. Is going to be able to catch one, but Jesus is going to be able to get the refrag there. And P2 still in favor of the guys over at Yomama, who are just racking it up in uncontested. Pingy looking to make the breakthrough on the backside, not going to be successful, and this might be a perfect opportunity for a quick HyperX listen in with the squad of Yomama.
There's one in wood. There's one in wood.
Push in hill.
Cubby got me. He's in Cubby. He's on CT truck. Hey, watch your back.
I gotta go left. I gotta go left.
Come back to it.
Good shit, T-bag, you fucking animal.
Coming along.
Hunter killer.
Wait.
I got my phone.
Do you want me to call my left?
Yeah.
One new. And long dead.
Actually, hold on. Fuck,
There's
I forgot I
trophy
took off my... Fuck.
That's around.
There's one new.
When are you dead? Nice, we got the hill.
What you doing? Yo, American, push up barrels.
Oh yeah, there's one.
Barrels got me. He's
Fuck,
pushing in. He's
fuck,
gonna
fuck,
push in.
fuck, barrels.
I spawn wood.
Well done.
Ram, stand back.
There's one
Stand back there, stand back there. More mid, dead.
This spawn bathroom.
Yeah, long. I hear me long.
One in, American. Yeah, American. Good job, just running American.
I'm throwing it in.
Barrels.
Watch mid, somebody.
I got it.
In the corner. Nice.
I got stun. One's outside 10. Outside 10. No one watch him in. I died mid.
Watch it long. I'm going top of there now. He's smart.
Fucking nades.
Does anybody have any drones?
Nah.
Shall I one shot?
Push up long.
Just rotate. We don't have to feed anything.
Long. Bathroom's dead.
I spawn bathroom.
Drop the glide.
Drop it in bathroom.
Yeah, okay, hold on. No, watch out, cause I spawned out.
He spawned out.
Long one shot. It long's absolute.
One dead.
Should be spawn bathroom.
Watch bathroom.
They spawn bathroom.
I think he's going top wood.
Yeah, tell wood.
Bathroom. Dead.
No, dude, that vortex. Fuck.
All right, got to say, crispy callouts. A lot of action on that P2 side. P3 was a little bit of a miss, and now P4 actually a bit of time going in favor of the Goofy Goobers. Now we're going to go for a quick HyperX listen-in with the Goofy Goobers, get a little bit of the best of both worlds. Let's see how those comms sound on their side.
You just spawn you.
Nice chicken animal. 2 more minutes.
One down. American. I got middle.
Lower.
Middle dead.
I'm playing for streaks. I'm getting tired. Let me get it. Watch my sandbags.
I'm one shot, a drone.
Help
me. I'm playing streaks right now.
I got 3 now.
Thank you.
Top 10. One shot.
There's 2 tunnel.
Oh, no. Play for my streaks.
Something dead.
Tunnel dead.
I have a sucky for next point.
Oh, wait,
I got new.
I'm gonna push it out.
One more ramp. Jesus camo.
Okay, I see him.
Top 10.
I'm ignoring him.
Look for drone.
Top 10's lit. Nice.
I got 2 top 10. Flip them.
Nice.
Yo, one in there. I got drone.
Ram.
2 ramps.
Droning.
Nice.
Oh my god, I'm in favor.
Nice.
I have full streaks.
Nice, good shit.
I'm with you, Blair.
The drone. Oh, he spawned bottom with door.
I got ramps.
Almost complete. Keep it up.
Tunnel dead.
Yo,
Tunnel dead.
mid truck.
I got tunnel spawns. We can win up this. They're all middle.
They're coming.
They're contesting. Yo, see, top 10. I'm going top 10 from the outside. Back up.
Get out of my game, sir.
Nice, good shit.
Oh!
And there you have it. A little bit of victorious comms coming through for the Goofy Goobers. They are going to be taking game 1 off the backs of a great P3 retake. A hell of a hold on P4. And all they needed was just a few points off that P1 to cap it off. And that is going to be a 1-0 lead in favor of the Goofy Goobers. As we can see it here, 150 to 84. After that P3 rotation, nothing shaken on the side of Yo Mama. As a matter of fact, I don't even believe T-Bag was able to get his Goliath off. he got that thing early, and you can see it right here. 17-14 for T-Bag, 40 seconds on the hill. And this is where things just got to spiral out of control. Space, not that great of a game. 13-17, 15-17 for Solar. On the flip side of things, Jesus was balling. Band was frying. Everything was just clicking on all cylinders for the Goofy Goobers. Hell of a comeback. Hell of a call out from both teams. Now we're going to get geared up for that game number 2. As I was taking a look at it earlier. It is going to be that Hackney Yard Search and Destroy. Guys, we are in the semifinals. We are ready to rock and roll. We've got one game down. That was a firing range hard point, and it went in favor of Goofy Goobers. They're up 1-0 in the series. Can they make it 2? Still waiting for Day to get back. I know he took a little bit of a intermission to help with the fans, so we're going to be killing it solo. And if you missed it early, the best of 5 is ready to rock and roll for you guys to see. Firing range was first map and went in favor of Goofy Goobers. Hackney Yard Search and Destroy going to be the deciding factor if we see this series with a 2-0 or a 1-1. It's going to be up to the guys over at Yo Mama. They started off in a hole in that second round against Seminole. Sure enough, they were able to dig themselves out in a 2-1 reverse order. Now they're going to have to pull off at least one game to make things even, or now, what are we going to see? Who knows? We'll see it. Grim, update 1-0 in favor of Goofy Goobers.
Bomb spotted. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb. Sniper! Get down! Sniper!
Thank you, sir. There we go.
Enemy has dropped the bomb.
Trades back and forth. 2 for 1, though, and it's going to be in favor of the Goofy Goobers. Make that a 3 for 1. As Blur's the only casualty on the flip side of things. Bomb is down. Right below Raballo. Looking for the pickup. He's going to catch Band off guard. Awaken, going to be making the rotations right inside of the door frame. Is actually going to be able to live his life now. It's a 3v2 after the frag coming through from Raballo. Jesus could save you in a very, very aggressive position here. You can see he's got a clear sight on this B bomb site. Not going to give it away for free. Wally and Raballo going to have to play their lives. Find 3 kills and or a bomb plan. See how it pans out now. There's about a minute on the clock, and Jesus still holding the same angle over at B. Pingy hold down the A site. One in the middle. That is Awaken, who was taking some shots earlier. Is going to be able to get the advantage there on Raballo. Wally not going to be able to get the refrag, and that is going to be round 1 in favor of the Goofy Goobers.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Wally and Blur going to find some trades there, 1 for 1. T-Bag actually drops earlier on, so Raballo's down. Bomb's down as well with it. Solar and Wally are left at a 2v4 now. As we can see, about 34 seconds on the clock. Solar going to be able to pick up 1. Solar going to have to do a miracle. And we can already see Awaken already getting this bomb defused. It doesn't matter. Awaken is going to be able to do it successfully. Piggy picks up that last kill on. It's going to be 2 rounds in a row now in favor of Goofy Goobers.
Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Can the Goofy Goobers make it a 3rd in a row? Space actually going to be biting some bullets. T-Bag going to find first blood. Oh, that wind is vicious, bro. My door is slamming up, open, and closed. We see Solar go ahead and get this bomb plant down. It's going to reduce the clock, 44 seconds on it. And 1 player up close. That is going to be Banned, waiting for the players to make their rotation over. Space doing a great job of holding off the push. Finds Awaken. As we see another one right there. Pingy drops. Jesus. Looking for this frag on Wally. Not going to find it. And that is going to be a flawless round in favor of Yo Mama, who are down 1-0 in the series and down 2-1 in this search and destroy. A much-needed round for them, as we can see it. Things kind of getting out of hand early on. Definitely didn't want to make it 3 in a row, so finally finding that middle ground. Pingy actually going to find shots. Space drops. As we can see the push towards the B bomb site. Solar going to be dropped. Wally gets to refrag, but it's a 1-for-2 trade. Bomb's going to be picked up. Jesus up top. Jesus down low. Wally too slow. Raballo going to go ahead and secure the bomb plant. Is not going to win the gunfight. Jesus does, and it's Teabag now in a 1v2. As Jesus tried to get this bomb to fuse, he's going to be taken down. The push down low. You should have stayed up top. Teabag going to be taken down, and Pingy going to get that last kill and the bomb defuse. 4 quick rounds in a row. 3-1 lead in favor of the Goofy Goobers. Are we going to see a 2-0? So far, it is looking like that might be the case.
Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Wally going to get first blood, clearing off this B site, but you can always expect Jesus to be up top. He is going to find one before he drops. 1-for-2 trades now. Wally on a tyrant. Finds 3, finds 4. Band going to take down Raballo. And now Band is the last one alive. Someone tell me that Wally has 3. Or 4. I'm sure it was 4. Band taking down Space makes it a 2v1, and now about 30 seconds on the clock. He's only going to have a little bit of time, and he's going to have to take out both players and or find a defuse. As we can see, Wally's going to hold the bottom site, but the laser is absolutely giving away his position. Band wins one gunfight. Wally going to be the last one alive. Wally's going to be able to win that. Is that an ace?
Lost that round, but it's not over.
Someone tell me that was an ace. Wally got blurred. Yep, that was an ace from Wally. An ace and the bomb defused, or the bomb planted. Hell of a job from Wally. Well, he didn't get the bomb plant. Teabag did. Alright, GG's. Go Wally. Blur says, hold my cup, Wally. Solar takes down Blur finally after he finds 2v2 style. Now it's just Pingy left in a 1v2 as Solar and Wally. Man, I tell you what, these teams are just balls to the wall these rounds. This is 6 rounds of Search and Destroy. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. I love it.
Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
Teabag gonna find 2 right there. 1-for-2 trades. Bang gonna be able to finally take him out, but he is absolutely gonna be obliterated there as Raballo around his corner. Solar gonna be able to thread those shots. Blur gets to refrag. 2v2 style. Bombs down right in front of the A site. Blur looking for the retake here. Solar literally holding P1 like we're playing hardpoint. Push comes out, and now it's Jesus saves. Taking down Wally. 1 shot. Blur has Solar pinned down. We can see the pushback over from Jesus as he does a little bit of work there on that B site. Smoke's going to come through. Blur going to collect the bomb. Yes, no, maybe. Maybe it's Jesus. Is the bomb glitched? Okay, there we go. Jesus picks it up. No harm, no foul. 58 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time, but Solar's still lurking.
Targets in sight.
Spots one. Gets that one. Gets the bomb. Plants her and gets the defuse. Solar making mincemeat of that 1v2 scenario. It's going to give Yo Mama the first advantage in the Search and Destroy. 4-3 lead. Starting to come back around here for Yo Mama as a decent defense has formed. Saw the attack inside. They did decent. They didn't do bad. Overall, I just felt like the Goofy Goobers played a better defense rather than the attack from Yo Mama. Now we're going to see the A site covered. 4 players strong. 3. That's Wally holding it down on the B side of things. Finds first blood. Band. Gonna be the first casualty. The bomb's down to go along with it. Nope, Pingy is actually your bomb carrier. He's actually looking for this A side push. He's going to find nothing more than the SKS of Space, who Space finding his 4th 2 for this round alone. They only got 2 players left to deal with and haven't dropped anyone. Yo Mama looking pretty stout so far, looking to make this a match point scenario, but Blur trying to make things interesting. Gets the trophy, gets 1 kill. That was Solar. Wally on the bottom side of green. Bomb is still down. Awaken looking to pick it up. And we can see the rotation over to this A site potentially now. 58 seconds on the clock. We see a lot of focus here on this A site. Teabag. Oh, wow. Is that a little glitch spot? You can see Teabag through the wall, maybe? Space catches him lacking, and that is going to be his 5th, 3rd for this round alone. Awaken now going to be in a 1v4. Finds one. Finds Space's SKS. Can't hide from it. We're on match point. Yo Mama looking to tie things up in the series. We'll see now as this could be the absolute round for them.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Targets in sight.
Waken and Pingy gonna combine for 2 there, 3v2 style. Pingy's super weak, can't escape the SKS shots from Space. He is on demon mode, catches Awaken going into the door frame. Just literally spraying and praying on the walls. Pingy gonna be able to get 1. Rounds the corner, finds Wally. Wally gonna seal the deal. 6-3 win from Yo Mama after a pretty rocky start. I gotta say, it was a 2-0 lead. 1 round in favor of Yo Mama, and it was a back and forth affair from there. And when we flip sides, it was anything but a back and forth affair. 6-3 win from Yo Mama, putting on a bit of a show in that search and destroy on the defense, and we've got ourselves a ball game. We're all tied up. Taking a look at the post-action report, you can see it right there. Wally, again, just putting on double digits. 14, he had 10 earlier. Had an ace. Just a freak of nature in that search and destroy. Teabag, I want to say, had a lot of kills too before he bailed out of the lobby. Rabalo with that lonely, lonely breadstick. That is quite alright. Team put on a hell of a show. 2 plans for Solar gives him the points to top over Space. Space had a slow start. Sure enough. Doesn't matter how you start, it matters how you finish. Raider coming through with the Raiders. Let's go. How you guys doing tonight? How was Raider stream? Raider, how was your stream, bro? Absolutely killing it, my guy. Hope you have a lovely new year. Hope everything's going smooth as all get out. 7 apiece from Pingy, Jesus, and Blur. Not going to be enough to take down Yo Mama. And now Space. Yeah, Space is cracked, bro. 2 gifted from Raider. Let's go. And we're not even going to waste any time. We're going to continue on with the action as we're going to jump into that domination. As you can see it, I might have to bounce out of the lobby. Grim, domination time. Let's go. There we go. Everyone's going to bounce out of the lobby. It looks like might be a connection issue. So, hey, Verdict didn't have anything to do with it. I just, foresaw everything that was happening. And, here we are. We didn't even have to go to the game screen. I know we went to the game screen, but we didn't go into the game screen. All right. Day, when are you going to join back in? We've got some Yo Mama games to cast. I'm just giving you a hard time, my guy. Enjoy time with that family. I know they're coming to get some stuff, but Raiders coming through with the Raider coming through with the Raiders. Absolutely just killing it, bro. Speed rank part 1 done. Ooh. Was that on multiplayer or was that on Battle Royale? Yeah, this screen is taking forever to change. Yo, appreciate you, Raider. Always coming through supporting the community. You are a legend, my guy. Absolute legend. All right, here we go. Domination time. We've got a tied up matchup. Who's going to come out on top? Is it going to be the GG team? Or is it going to be Yo Mama? We'll find out here now as we're going to go ahead and dive into a Game 3 domination on Raid. As you can see it right here. C and A going to be capped respectively. We're going to see the push towards that ring side. You can already see it right here. A lot of tension right here on ring. 4 players pushing up 2. On the flip side of things, laundry coverage. Ban going to find first blood, but is going to be instantly taken down. And that is going to be Yo Mama racking up a lot of control midway, but Awaken and Blur combining for a few kills themselves, looking to get this ring control down and packed. Awaken going to find his second Robalo up top, however. On the flip side of things, looking to get this laundry control down and packed, and sure enough, going to be halted for the time being. Blur, or Ban rather, going to put a foot on B. Solar going to get 1 off of laundry. Going to take some shots uncontested, and about 75% capped for the side of the Goofy Goobers, but it's not going to be enough. You can see the pressure coming through. Awaken gets a massive kill there off that B flag. Keeps that traction going onto the B site, and that's going to be a quick cap in favor of the Goofy Goobers, and that is going to be a perfect opportunity for us to go ahead and join up for a quick HyperX listen-in with the Goofy Goobers.
You got that, Ben? Good shit, Ben. Good shit, Ben. I'm watching Meseeks.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I'll watch
Yo,
Meseeks.
kitchen, dead.
I didn't know I'm there.
Yo, get ring. Yo, Misters.
Watch out.
He's zig. One zig.
Dig dead.
Jesus, play middle.
I got middle. Yeah.
Oh, yo, laundry. Ben, laundry.
Do kitchen.
I got secret, Ben.
One more laundry.
I got secret. Secret dead.
That's kitchen.
Hold up. Pushing up laundry.
They're gonna be C. Go see.
Yeah, go see.
I'm on C right now.
Alright, they're gonna come from AC. They're gonna come from AC side. AC.
I
I watch the kitchen. Kitchen dead.
Top laundry. 2 top laundry. 3.
I need a laundry. I need a B.
Go ring.
Oh, no, they killed me up here. They got me up here. They're ring.
Ring? Okay, I'm gonna go.
I laid one. I saw one. Nice, good shit.
Nice, that's 3. We need ring. Money.
One shot. Top laundry, 1 shot.
Yeah, 1 laundry, 2 laundry right now.
Top laundry dead.
3
Money
laundry.
dead.
3 laundry.
Alright.
Watchman.
I got 2.
I got 3.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Okay, I'll get
Shit,
the
Molly.
stairs. You guys there. You got the money. I'll get
I
the
got.
Don't get. Nice,
Dead.
Lucky money.
No, 1 more punches.
Yo,
2 punches.
I got a grind.
Hold it,
Ring.
David.
The laundry. One more. Jungle.
Nice. I'm about to get streaks.
Nice.
They're pushing. Two laundry.
The tree.
SK's laundry.
I gotta say, man, those comms were on point. You heard one missed call. They thought the push was gonna come to that C site. They just didn't see anybody. Sure enough, everyone was like funneling into that kitchen site, making their way over towards laundry. A missed call out right there. You know, you're assuming that the team is going to the opposite flag just because you don't see any of that traffic. That attention from that B flag site, ring site, almost lost them a little bit of control, but they kept composure. Hell of a first half from the Goofy Goobers. And a 75-44 lead to go along with it. A and C going to be capped there, respectively, by each team. Now we're going to see the Yo Mama squad make a bounce back here in this second half. They're going to need a stout one to go along with it because they're down by about 30 points. And you can see a lot of pressure on this B site yet again. This is where battles of this caliber are won. You got to have that ring control in order to hold that B flag. Right now, Space going to do a good job of holding off that pressure from the B site. But Pingy doing a great job of applying a lot of pressure. Catches a few off guard there. And I got to say, I don't think I see a lot of streaks here early on for the side of Yo Mama. On the flip side of things, I do believe, who was it? Blur who has a Goliath? He has a drone right now. They're able to get a little bit of pressure into that driveway area. And a lot up for grab here. A push towards the B site. Pull stairs. So we can see the smoke coming through. The C side is going to be capped. The flip comes through along with it. And a lot of split decisions here. As we can see, Blur, last second push with the grab vortex. We can see the C side get recovered. One player left to deal with. Awaken, who has been on demon mode, is going to catch Space. Just, I mean, I don't know what was going on there. literally with his hands in his pants. BC back under control, and the pressure here on this B site is going to open back up. We see one player make the push up, one player get taken down. Goliath comes in for Blur, and this might be a perfect opportunity for the B-Cap to come through here for Goofy Goobers. They've got a Goliath on the point. Who is that shooting shots right there? Is that a grab Vortex? It wasn't. Nobody going to be able to take that Goliath down. The B-Cap is going to come through along with it. Blur still sitting at a whopping 80%. And now, you know, on the backs of having a double cap not in their favor, we're going to be joining in for a quick HyperX listen for Yo Mama.
Goliath's half.
Yeah, Goliath.
Finding 8
Go big.
Two red. There's two on red.
Wait, Lambo dead. I'm in drive over here
What
now.
the fuck? Yeah, there's one lurking fucking sniper's nest for some reason. Just go B, We're okay.
One more pillars in mid.
I'm B dead.
Nice. Cap it.
Hold on, using my gravity.
Top laundry.
One Zig.
Black van.
Secret, what the fuck?
Oh, secret, bro. You got me missed that.
I'm gonna cap B.
I spawn laundry.
Hey, two middle. I can't
There's
even
one on
see
A,
him.
one on A, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm pit.
Pit.
One on pit, bro.
That ain't dead.
Yo, just not a great run here in the second half. As a matter of fact, they are getting triple capped. Yo Mama is down 2-1 in the series as a 150 to 92 win in favor of the Goofy Goobers. And wow, what a lights out performance there from the Goofy Goober squad. GG's, bro. 2-1 lead now as they are taking the advantage off the backs of a great domination. First half on point. Second half, even better, bro. Just a ridiculous display. A lot of resilience. A lot of great call-outs. I probably should have jumped back in with their VC because their comms were popping. Absolutely love it when a team comes through with some great call-outs as well as some great performance to come through. So a 2-1 lead. Match point now in favor of the GG squad, the Goofy Goobers. As we can see it right here. Top frag going to be Awaken. You hear the comms. 24-12, only one cap on board. That's quite all right. 24-10 for Blur. Just a ridiculous game 3 for all of the Goofy Goobers. And on the flip side of things, Yo Mama is set to be eliminated here. This is, you know, for a final spot. They haven't made it to a final scenario yet. And right now, even off the backs of a great Search and Destroy 6-3 win, they drop a massive L here in the domination game, 150 to 92. Just a better play game from the Goofy Goobers. So we're going to get prepared up for that game 4 or game 3 scenario, or game 4 scenario now, as we're actually going to jump right into it. It is going to be a hardpoint crossfire, guys. We're getting ready to jump into it as we do see the spam of the start button, and lo and behold, here we are. Smoke comes through mid. Wiley going to find 2. Awaken going to get the refrag there. And a lot of pressure on this P1 site. A lot can be earned here if you play your cards right. As we can see, it's Space holding off the push from the backside. Making sure the spawns don't flip early on. But Pinky comes around through Deli and finds that kill. And we can see a lot of push towards this P2 area. Want to maintain spawn sites as long as, you know, you can get it. As we saw the flip early on. That is going to be Space bunkering down, holding off the push from the top side of this P2 building. Pingy going to be able to rack up some uncontested P1 much needed here as they don't have sponsor noob, but that is quite all right. We can see a 4-player commitment here early on. And it might pay off, it might not. We'll see. We know how unique spawns are. As we're getting down to about the last 5 seconds, about 12 seconds before that P2 opens up. And a 100% investment here on this P2 site. They don't want anything to do with P1. And Space doing everything he can to hold off the push through the ladder side of things. He's got 2 players left to deal with on that site. Jesus, gonna reap the shots there from the SKS, and That's going to hold the push off initially. As we can see it, Awaken looking to make sure the bottom side's covered. As you can see the smoke coming through again. 2 players in the objective, 1 on the outside. Awaken finds 1. Awaken going to be taken down. Wally has earned a few streaks. Is only a few off that cluster, and we can see the nades coming through, the thumpers coming through. He is going to have to play his life in order to get these streaks. I don't know what's more important. Wally going to be called on the backside. Blur going to be able to pick him off, and that is going to be a massive break. But not only that, it's going to deny Wally his cluster strike. He's got a precision and a dragon fire. But I'm going to be honest with you, I would have loved to see a little bit of that cluster strike. Not that it would have made a difference in a map like this, as all the points are going to be held primarily on, in or on the out or inside of the building. This is not going to be on the outside like you'd see some of these maps. This is one of those unique ones where literally any hill could be a money hill. Right now, we're looking at their P3, where a lot of action is going to come through, and that is going to lead us to our first HyperX listening for this hardpoint crossfire. 2-1 lead now for the Goofy Goobers. We're going to give them an opportunity to sound off as, well, they had the hold. Now it's going to be a hold here for the guys over at Yo Mama. So now we're going to jump over with them.
Oh,
Rotate.
Do I get off? Do I get off this point?
we gotta rotate now.
Rotate. Got scrapped. Go.
I spawned early. Yo, I have my drone.
Yeah, there's one new.
One on hold, one more hold. We should have stuns.
Let me know when I should use drone.
No, he's one shot already. Push him.
Go on you, everyone. No.
One's in fish right now, fish.
Yeah, there's one new.
Fish dead.
There's one new, yeah, we gotta rotate.
Dude, what is he doing?
Anyone have a drone?
Yeah, we
I do.
Drone it.
Step X.
One's right outside. What's it called? Right outside X.
Get into P2.
Bottom X.
That's fine. Get into P2. We're never gonna break it through X. Get into P2.
No, bottom X.
Yeah, bottom X.
Oh no, there's one bottom P2, one bottom P2, just lurking.
That's deep.
There's one bottom P2 behind the counter.
Back buildings. One shot.
Ah, yeah, fucking he's sounding.
In the back
We don't have to feed here. We can honestly rotate. Yeah, we don't have to wait for my at all. We don't have to feed that at all.
Yeah, we're gonna feed them. We don't want to.
You do not have to feed that at all. Do not feed that at all.
I'm still gonna play the pick.
Yeah. Fuck that. Just give it to him. We'll get the neck. We'll get it back.
Dead.
Can I stay in deli?
Yeah.
Donald.
I don't know if I'm point type shit. I mean,
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting him up.
Play deeper, Solar. Play deeper.
Deli. Pushing out deli right now. I'm using Pred.
He's deli.
Two on mid. Well, they're going deli with two going deli.
Deli's dead.
Hey, don't overtouch.
Deli.
You're gonna spawn old. You're gonna spawn old if you die. Sure.
Yeah, don't die.
You have to live until zero.
Yeah, dude.
3 more seconds. Live.
Nice.
Good
Space,
job.
go all the way in the back. Space, go all the way in the back.
Let me play
Deli.
You have a drone.
Kids, ego challenging me, man. Weirdo. They have a drone. What the?
Yo, I gotta say, some pretty intense call-outs. You heard the coach, Zim's in the chat, making sure these guys are getting the right approach, make sure they're getting the right info they need. He's definitely not stream sniping, so guys, shut up. If you're coming in chat and say he's stream sniping, I will drop the hammer. Right now, a P4 or P5 hold is going to give the advantage so far to the guys over at Yo Mama, but a massive break is going to come through for the guys over at Goofy Goobers. They're only down by 9, and there's 25 seconds on the point, but look at that. It's not going to come through. Raballo going to be caught out in the open with his Death Machine. Isn't going to be able to get much use out of it. We already see the early setup coming through. 120 to 114. Goofy Goobers finally able to get on the point. Could give them the advantage here. As we can see, about 5 seconds left on the point. P1 rotations are going to be made. This is going to be one of those toss-up hills. Going to be inside of a building. If you have it, if you have the early advantage, it could be very, very beneficial. But we all know it. There are multiple angles of coverage there. Oh, Space and Band. Or Space going to find... I don't even know what the hell happened there. It looked like Pingy may have gotten those shots in. The break comes through 135 to 120. The Goofy Goobers looking to make this a 3-1 night. Pingy finding his 21st. 22 and 12 for Pingy. Just slaying out. Yo Mama going to be on the outside of the point, and they have no shot at getting this break. That is going to do it. 3-1 win for the Goofy Goobers. Yo Mama going to be exiting stage left. Hell of a performance. Hell of a spoiler from Jesus Can Save You as he comes in chat. Jesus Christ, my guy. What the hell? I know you didn't say anything. You didn't need to say anything. I see the emoji. It says it all. GG's to GG. Yo Mama, we'll see you back next week. Semifinals victorious. Goofy Goober is going to be moving on to the grand finals. Look at it here, Pingy. Going to be your top frag. 55 seconds on the hill. 22-12. Phenomenal game number 4. 7-14 for Awakened. Didn't have the beast of a game he had in game number 3. But he had a minute on the hill. We'll forgive him for that. Rabalo on the flip side of things. Going to be your top frag or MVP. 19-19. 25 seconds on the hill. 20-13 for Space. Hell of a map to use that SKS on. 15-15 for Solar. 52, your OBJ player of the game. And right now, just not enough to take us to that Game 5 scenario. So a 3-1 lead in favor of the Goofy Goobers. Some Goofy Boogers coming through in chat. Tell Jesus to stop spoiling. All right? Much love, guys. All right, taking a look at my bracket now just to see where we're at. It looks like we're going to have the Goofy Goobers. And it looks like we're going to have 11 as we're going to get geared up for a grand finals. 11 finally making their way back into the mix for a grand finals opportunity. They're going to have to do it against a stout Goofy Goober squad. So, guys, let me get this page up real quick. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be joined back live with Gilmady and hopefully Day if he's able to. Hey, Band, I already got you, bro. I'm ahead of the curve. I said it is. We're on a minute delay, too, bro, and I killed it. Hey, what can I say? You know, I'm just good. I'm just good at what I do, okay? I'm kidding. All right, we got 11. We've got, not Yo Mama, we got Goofy Boogers coming through. We've got a best of 5. Who's going to be this week's Week 59 Meseeks Sunday Showdown champions? It's going to be 11 or is it going to be the Goofy Goobers? We'll find out now as we're about to get paired up for a, massive raid coming through from Gilmania. Don't go anywhere, guys. We got all the action right in front of us. We're going to take a short intermission to get everything prepared. You already know the routine. A quick word from HyperX and JuJu Energy. Make sure you guys use code Vertic at checkout. We'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, we've got Goofy Goobers, we've got Levity, we've got week 59. That's right, guys. Only 10 more weeks and we got week 69 right around the corner. How's that sound? I'm Verdict, and with me tonight on the ones and twos for the finals. That's right, Gilmania, Sexy Jesus. What's going on, my guy? Looking great tonight. You ready for some Meseeks Sunday Showdown Grand Finals action?
I sure am. We're all the way up until the finals now. And I've been taking a look at the overall brackets, and I gotta say that I'm pretty surprised about what's been going on your side of the bracket, Verdict.
Oh, bro, it's been a back and forth affair. Goofy Goobers looked hella great in all 4 games except the Search and Destroy from the series that I've seen in that semifinals matchup. How were Levity looking? I know that they've battled a little bit back and forth. Have they dropped the map tonight?
Tonight, I think they did lose one of their games against Vandals, but overall I would say that they're looking pretty strong, specifically because they were facing off against Explicit, and Explicit was the one that eliminated Cygnus earlier, and they made it look easy on the first 2 maps. On Hardpoint, it was like 150 to somewhere along the lines of 100, and on Search and Destroy, though, it was a 6-1 victory for Levity. And overall, I gotta say that they are having a great time today. But so are the Goofy Goobers from what I've heard. So I'm sure it's gonna be a fun finals for us to watch.
It is. As a matter of fact, we're gonna run through quickly. Hardpoint firing range to start things off on the best of 5. Search and Destroy Raid, Domination Standoff, Summit, Hardpoint. Hack the Yard, Search and Destroy, Levity going to be opting to ban Crossfire, as well as the Annihilator. And Sparrow and Takeoff for the Goofy Goobers. And without further ado, game number 1 already in progress. We're going to see it. P number 1 is going to be hosted by the team who has the better spawns. And right now, it's the guys over at the Goofy Goober squad who have racked up a few points before finally getting taken out there.
Por lo que he escuchado, el equipo de Goofy Goobers de verdad ha tenido un día fenomenal y en las semifinales se les vio muy sólidos a la hora de enfrentarse a Yo Mama. Ahora que están enfrentando a Levity, vamos a ver qué tal les va. Por lo pronto, en el primer punto han pasado 30 segundos. Ventaja ligeramente en favor del equipo de Levity y cosa a destacar. Me gusta bastante las fotos de perfil que tienen los jugadores de Goofy Goobers ahí con los personajes de Bob Esponja. Específicamente vamos a irnos yo creo que con Awaken que en estos momentos tiene ya 2 bajas a su nombre. Está jugando con la Type 25, quiere colarse al objetivo. Únicamente quedan 10 segundos, así que decide reposicionarse, pero a mayor medida creo que lo están haciendo muy bien en este inicio de rotaciones en el equipo de Levity.
Yep, there we go. We're going to see P2 open up 22-5 so far. Battle for this P2 American spot site is bloody as all get out. Wedo looking for that last and final kill, finds it, and that is going to be a massive start here. After a pretty decent P1, they've got a 30-point or 20-point advantage going into this P2 transition. They got spawns for new, and right now it's just waiting for those players from Goofy Goobers to make their push in. Wedo doing a great job. He's got a 2 combo. He's going to extend out, and Piggy going to be able to find that kill. It is all up to Legacy, who is actually going to be taken down. Palone going to be taken down in the background too. Blur finding massive frags. And a hell of a retake here on this P2 site. A little bit of a shaky start, but nonetheless, they got a lot of the value in that backside. So, trailer side is where we're going to see the next little bit of action. We can already see a little bit of that focus coming through. But Blur racking up a crap load of kills. He's 11-5 right now. Bro is frying, as we can see it there.
And so is Band right now going to be using the Vortex, finding a triple piece, going for the 4th one. He does get it with the Vortex, takes out the Tab 25, but dies to the hands of, I think that was Pepe. Band is also another player that is frying on the side of Goofy Goovers. But at the end of the day, the advantage is still slightly in favor of Eleventy. And if I've seen something about Eleventy is that, historically I want to say that they tend to struggle on respawn modes. But today, specifically on Hardpoint, I've been liking the way that they have been transitioning between heals, right? They have been doing it pretty smoothly from one another, and I feel that's been a huge part in the fact that they're winning this game, you know? So far, there's still 20 seconds left. They have 2 players inside of the objective, and I'm sure they're going to start rotating pretty soon onto the next one.
They are, and I can already see Palone. He's actually got top control here of this firing range area. This is actually going to be a perfect opportunity for us to do a quick HyperX listen in with the guys over at 11. Bear with us as we jump into their VCs.
Muerto larga, otro más.
Mid.
Muerto mid.
Buena.
Estoy suneo. Sandbox mid. No, uno Sandbox con... Sandbox mid. Jungla 2.
Uno más. Buena, güey.
Un jungla, una bala. Dos jungla. Demasiado.
Tocados. No.
Sí, los dos son uno más. Buena, güey, buena.
Roten, hay que rotar. No, todavía.
Medio.
Ventana.
Muerto meta.
Buena. Roten, güey.
¿Puerto Jula?
Sorry que trailer.
Ya, go.
Toma metal.
Toma metal, sigue. Ventana, se sube a tu madera. América y top 10, América top 10.
I gotta say, this 11 team, they came to play, and right now they're putting on a show. 135-49. Gil, kind of run us through those comms real quick.
They were truly optimizing every single corner that they were at, you know. The comms were on point. If they were alive, they were bringing comms, either if they were people inside the OBJ going close to it or just spawning elsewhere, right? The way that they were playing is making sure that each and every single important stuff that could be said was brought to the attention of every single of their allies. And for that same reason, 135-65 as we go to point 1 reset. 11 are going to be so close to victory. Aquí el equipo de 11 que se encuentra a menos de 20 puntos de la victoria. Se va a quedar Pepe dentro del objetivo. Pepe que cae a manos de Jesús. Vuelven a retomar el control, pero es que la ventaja ya está siendo brutal para el equipo de Eleven, que está de verdad hambriento de victoria. Estaba hablando de eso en las semifinales, y en las finales no ha cambiado nada. De verdad lo están haciendo de manera brutal, y una vez más los voy a ver hacer las transiciones hacia el siguiente objetivo, Verdict. Once again, I feel like a huge part is a mixture between the fact that they're transitioning smoothly and they are bringing in the heat with their own weapons. Legacy with 22 kills inside of the OBJ, takes out the Thumper, doesn't take anyone out, is still gonna be inside, taking the Vortex out, finds the kill with it. And with that defense, that's gonna be more than enough, Verdict. No one can get inside on time. That's 150 to 83, 11. Gonna find victory number 1.
Yeah, that was a hell of a transition. You saw Yuhi. It was literally that P1 reset. They set themselves up for success on the P4, earned themselves to a 135 lead. put a few points on here and there, but you saw Yuhi and Legacy get that early rotation to Armory. It was lights out from there. A hell of a game one for the guys over at 11. They're going to have a 150-83 win in the hardpoint and a 1-0 lead in the series. Now, what I got to say is when I was casting earlier and I was watching this Goofy Goober squad, they kind of seemed to struggle. I'm not even going to lie, in the Search and Destroy. It started strong, but everything just kind of lost focus midway through as they lost to 6-3. That was the biggest loss. It was actually their only loss. Tell me a little bit about 11. What can we expect? As I'm taking a look at the post Carnage report, 23-9 for Legacy, 2 minutes on the hill. Hell of a game, number one. On the flip side of things, your top frag, 22-18 for Blur, 24-17 for Band. You take away Legacy, he was just absolutely slaying out. Could have been a different ball game, but what kind of Search or Destroy game are we expecting here from an 11 team who we know can fry with the best of them in Search? Is this a game mode that we're expecting them to actually take as well?
Well, before talking about Search and Destroy, I want to say something specifically about Legacy. That's the second game I've seen him with 2 minutes inside of the hill, 20+ kills, and dying only 9 times. That's just insane to be doing it twice in a single day. Now on to Search and Destroy. I gotta say that although they were not like extremely dominant, they truly had a great idea of how they wanted to approach each and every single round. And for that same reason is that they just completely dominated their opponents. As we now begin game number 2 here on Raid, I'm expecting to see more of the same, but of course it is in fact Goofy Goobers, the ones on the offensive side first.
It is, as I saw Dietrich actually makes the sub in. He was in VCs earlier, and absolutely going to be able to put on a show. Legacy actually exited out as the sub. 2 players drop immediately. Bomb's going to be pushed towards this A side. Goofy Goober is going to have a massive advantage. Bomb goes down. Dietrich going to be taking some bullets, or Wedo actually going to be taking some bullets. Dietrich looking for the refrag. Pepe finds one on Band. The push through. Oh, good shots from Dietrich. Finds one. Blur. An absolute casualty. It's a 2v3. Jesus can save you. Bottom side of Modern. And we're going to see the push towards this A site where the bomb's been planted. Pingy gonna find 2. That's gonna clean it up. 2 kills for him that round, and a 1-0 lead already in favor of the guys over the Goofy Goobers.
Ronda bastante cerrada, a decir verdad. Yo creo que pudo haber sido para cualquiera de los dos equipos, pero claramente el hecho de que el equipo de Goofy Goobers logró plantar la bomba le terminó pasando factura a Eleventy, quien termina perdiendo esta primera ronda. Y de nueva cuenta vamos a tener a un muy agresivo equipo de Goofy Goobers yéndose hacia la bomba. Pengi, que estaba cargando la bomba, termina muriendo. Pelón hace la defensa. Pelón se lleva la doble. Pelón se lleva la triple. Triple brutal para Pelón, que deja en una situación extremadamente beneficiosa para el equipo de Eleventy. Se quedan solos Jesús y Blur. 2 contra 5, no tienen control de la bomba y a estas alturas no lo veo nada, pero que nada fácil para los jugadores de Goofy Goobers, que de una forma u otra van a intentar darle un poquito de calma, un poquito de pausas a esta ronda. Tienen que pensar lo que quieren hacer. Güero se lleva la baja en contra de Blur. Jesús se ha quedado solo y a estas alturas I don't think Jesus can save you. A estas alturas no creo que Jesús será capaz de salvarlos, pero sí que se lleva el primer francazo menos de un minuto restante en esta ronda. It's going to be a tough situation here for Jesus as he approached this one before. Pepe spots him coming through that window, takes out that kill. And well, they're going to even things out, but a huge part of it was that triple piece from Pelon.
Yeah, that triple piece on the court side of things literally hit himself in the smoke. You saw the players push in. They had no idea what was going on. A massive way to open the round off. And sure enough, that is going to be a 1-1. Dietrich finding first blood there. Awaken. Going to be taken down. Blur. Going to be taken to a slither of health. He's going to be dropped. Pepe gets another one for himself. Pepe's got 3 on this board. And now the Search and Destroy getting a bit spicy. Jesus finding one in return. But it's a 1v2 trade. As we can see Pepe holding off this push towards Zig. There's 3 players there. Pingy and the remainder of the squad going to be making the rotation down. And they're going to walk right into Yuhi. And Yuhi finds one but drops. Wedo gets the refrag and now Band all on his own in a 1v2. Bomb is down. and it's nowhere near him. Wedo looks for the shots to land. He is going to be able to hold the push off from Band. That's going to be 2 rounds in a row from 11. Hell of a start so far from them. After losing that first round, literally handing the business right over to the Goofy Goobers. They have a 1-0 lead in the series. Right now, they're looking pretty decent here on the search.
Yeah, so far the advantage bringing into the side of 11 is great. I've seen the side of Goofy Goobers do the same, but not necessarily to the same success as they did on the first one. Wero finds the kill onto Pengi. Jesus gets the answer onto Pepe. This is going to be now a 3 versus 3, the 2-for-2 trades happening immediately. And that's pretty much because of the way that Goofy Goobers are playing. I want to go now with Band, who's quite close to Pelon. Pelon going to be trying to make a defense, but he ends up dying this time around. Wero did get a kill as well, 2 versus 2. Blur and Band going on to Dead Tree and Wero. Wero with a Type 25 is going to come across the mid side of the map, coming through the kitchen, probably going to the money room and eventually try to make something happen. But at the same time, they're trying to be sneaky, you know, not being too aggressive. They are taking their time, but the bomb is still planted, and that's the thing that they got to worry about the most. Wero is the one trying to make the first move, but he's not really looking at the right angle. Blur is hiding over at this area, and he's going to spot the enemy.
Oh, he didn't see him. Oh, he gets the kill, though. I don't know how, like, literally, maybe that's where his thumb was at. I'm not quite sure, but didn't matter. Bang going to find that last kill. Blur literally gets a free one right there. It should have been an easy kill. On the flip side of things, sure enough, Blur are going to be able to clutch that up as well as Band. So 2 for 2 now, as this is going to be the last time we see the attack here from the Goofy Goobers. And so far, it's a split decision. Right now, Goofy Goobers are down 1-0 in the series and need to find a way to even things out. And this Search and Destroy has to turn out a little better. Awaken making a great case. Finds first blood. Pepe is the first. Yuhi looking for the refrag. Going to go ahead and make his way through Money Room. Anticipating the push through the kitchen site where it's about to get spicy. Awaken pushes in, the reload comes through. Yuhi able to get the kill. 1 for 1 now as Awaken finds himself out, lacking right through that Money Room door. And Yuhi, even on the backs of some great reaction time, able to win that gunfight. He's going to be taking some shots from Pool Bar's site, and that's going to be Band, who's kind of left in a very, split decision here. He's got one on the A bomb site, but bomb goes down. 2v3, 3 for 2 trades in favor of the Goofy Goobers, but the bomb is down, is collected by Blur, and we've got a minute on the clock, Gil.
Menos de un minuto restante. Yuji se va a llevar la baja que deja en igualdad absoluta, 2 contra 2. Blur que va a plantar la bomba y ahora tienen que hacer la defensa, pero decidieron plantar en la bomba de B, lo cual se me hace un movimiento bastante extraño. Vamos a ver qué tal pueden hacer la defensa. Blur que espera a su rival, Pelón que cae a manos de Blur. Yuji se ha quedado solo, tiene el thumper en mano, lo lanza pero no logra conectar desde su lado derecho. Blur ya lo estaba pusheando y logra cerrar la ronda. A pesar de que a mi parecer el haber plantado en esta zona era cuestionable hasta cierto punto, logra cerrarlo de manera correcta el equipo de Goofy Goobers, dándose la ventaja de 3-2 en las primeras 5 rondas. Los equipos van a cambiar de lado y ahora le toca a Goofy Goobers defender, le toca a Eleven atacar, y específicamente vamos a irnos con Pelón. Pelón que tiene 3 bajas y está cargando la bomba, se va a dirigir hacia la zona de A. Yuji que se lleva la primera baja, Pelón que me imagino que va a ser agresivo en este momento, hace el push, sus compañeros que ya limpiaron la zona, aniquilaron a 3 rivales y únicamente se quedan Blur y Band. The main issue here for Goofy Goobers is how many players ended up dying on the first couple of seconds. Wero finds another one onto Blur. Band is completely on his own. Only 30 seconds on the clock. There's so much you can do. Finds the first enemy, takes the kill onto Yuki. Immediately goes for the push with a thumper. It could have been a kill, but the time still remains going smaller and smaller, and there's not much you can do in here. Tries to be aggressive. He's in the middle of a 1 versus 3, just holding on to his head glitch advantage, but Verdict, not much he can do, right?
No, there's not much he can do. As a matter of fact, Pepe gonna find a different angle. That's that pull steps area, and we're gonna see 11 tie things up here, and this is where we saw The flip, actually, on the search and destroy Hackney Yard, on the defense is where they struggle or the attack side, they struggle the most. Right now, they found a little bit of consistency on the attack, and that consistency is not going to transfer over to defenses. They find themselves out in the open a little bit too much. Awaken looking for that first frag. Jesus actually going to find it in that pool area. We're going to see multiples push through. Pingy, oh my god! That round didn't last anything but 15 seconds. You saw the push up the rocks. That is where everything went downhill. Down south in a quick recovery. After finally getting that footing in on the fence, able to find themselves a round. And maybe this is where we see a little bit of that change of pace. A little bit less aggressive. A little bit more rewarding if you're able to play your 1s and 2s. And sure enough, Blur doing everything he can to find this game to win. Finds 2 there, and that is a 2v5, and they are all dropping left and right. Pallone and Dietrich left to pick up the pieces. Good thing is Pallone has a bomb, but he's going to need a 5-player drop in order to make things right. Awaken going to be that first push towards that 2v5, making it a 2v4. Blur's going to spot him out. Going to get the call out. Doesn't matter. Actually hits the shot, and that is going to be Dietrich left in a pretty desperate 1v4. Jesus going to catch him on the transition up top. Modern. We've got ourselves a game point. This could be a last round on the Search or Destroy if 11 can't find a win here on this attacking side.
Después de una partida tan cerrada entre estos dos, las anteriores 2 rondas han sido extremadamente en favor del equipo de Goofy Goobers. El Eventy está a una sola ronda de terminar perdiendo esta partida. Goofy Goobers a una sola victoria de poner un puntito a su marcador. Vamos a ver qué tal lo logran hacer. Ronda número 9, Jesús, que se lleva un francazo. Awaken, que elimina a otro. Pengi también elimina a otro, pero inmediatamente responden los chicos del Eventy. Quieren hacer algo al respecto. Pepe, que elimina a Pengi 2 contra 2. Yuji, que creo que se va a encontrar un rival de cara. Yuji, que se encuentra a Blur, le hace mucho daño a través de la pared. Se lleva la baja en contra de Blur. Band, que se queda solo, 1 contra 2. Recibe un poquito de daño. La bomba que se encuentra en el suelo, y ese es el mayor problema para el Eventy en estos momentos. El encargado de tomar el control de la bomba parece ser que va a ser Pepe. Pepe, que hace el push. Band se da cuenta que no está en una buena posición e inmediatamente se relocaliza dirigiéndose hacia la zona de cocina, donde creo que no se espera dónde están sus rivales. Está yendo de un lado a otro, va a tomar este francotirador del suelo, lo están pusheando desde la zona de atrás y no se ha dado cuenta, se los encuentra de cara y elimina a Yuji, pero Pepe estaba listo para llevarse la baja. El Eventy sigue con vida, logran obtener un puntito más, pero siguen estando pendiendo de un hilito. 5-4, ronda para el Eventy, pero ventaja sigue siendo para Goofy Goobers.
A hell of a way to end that round, a 2-for-1. You saw the play. 2s just favor this 11 squad, and Dietrich going to be able to find first blood for his team, but drops Pallone in the beginning. Now, we've got another round extended on the backs of 11, playing very well on the back burners of some great attack strategy. We're going to see a 3v4 into make that a 2v4, and all of Goofy Goobers are just dropping. Awaken going to be taking some bullets. He's down. Yuhi going to find his second of his round. Wedo going to cap it off, and we're going to a round 11. What a way to turn things around. They were on match point a minute ago for Goofy Goobers, and now we've got a match point for both sides. One of these teams are going to win. One of these teams going to fall short, and this has been a hell of a search so far. Maybe we'll see if Goofy Goobers can tie things up, but it's going to have to come on the backs of a flawless attack side. Wedo going to find one before he drops. 1-for-1 now as Awaken. Gonna find himself with some more shots. The pressure's gonna come from the driveway and Red. Oh, the pre-fire can't save him. 2v4 now.
Pallone and Dietrich remain alive, but this is a 2 versus 4. Pallone finds the first one, but dies to the hands of Blur. Dietrich is in an awful situation. The bomb carrier is Awakened, and they're probably gonna go for the bomb planning here. Dietrich does find an enemy at the distance, close to that blue band, but doesn't take the shot that he needed. Is now trying to reposition himself, but as the bomb gets down, that's gonna be only 45 seconds for Dietrich. Finds the first enemy in front of him, misses the no-scope, gets taken down, and after this was such a close comeback situation for 11, but Goofy Goobers doing an amazing job at finding most of the kills at the beginning. and it was just so hectic most of the time. And the main reason for that was just Goofy Goobers being hyper aggressive throughout the whole thing.
You're absolutely right. That hyper aggression paid off, especially on that attack. On the defense, they bit a few rounds. On the backs of being on the bad sides of the map, overextending, finding themselves out in the position. Hell, they had one round where it was like, hold on real quick, let me grab a drink of water.
It's a draw. Stand down.
You're drinking water, you said?
I had to get a drink. I literally, I don't know why, I was just super parched. Just one round where it was like a 4v2, and that 4v2 turned to a 2v2, and then it was a 2v1. Now we've got a 1-1 all, as Goofy Goober's able to match that first game win. 11 kills for Yuhi, not enough. 12 kills for Jesus Saves, 9 for Ban, 9 for Blur, 5 apiece from Pingy. This is literally about as close as it can get in kill spread, right? So 5 more kills. I can do simple math. I just did it right there. Daisy, I could do it. In favor of the Goofy Goobers. And those 5 kills, yeah, I mean, those 5 kills were the difference maker in that last round. So hell of a game, hell of a series so far. We're 1 for 1, and this is where things are, you know, getting a bit spicy. Game 1 was a bit of a blowout in favor of 11 off the backs of that hell of a play. Hard point, but the Search and Destroy a little too close for, you know, my taste for the Goofy Goobers. They got to find a way to spread themselves out a little better here in this domination, as we're going to get geared up for it. And Gil, what are your thoughts? What are we going to see here? What are we expecting?
Well, what are we expecting? This is domination on standoff, one of those maps that both teams have proved themselves as pretty dominant, and there can only be one winner. We all know that, but the main issue here would be that, well, that was a difficult situation for 11, right? Losing on an 11th round is never easy. You always want to go for the job, and not finding it could be hurting your mental a little bit. But let's get started with this round. Purely both teams getting their own home flags, but I'm looking at Pepe. He's being quite aggressive on the respawn of the enemies. Is going to begin a fight, finds the kill with a nade. I mean, here Pepe going for the aggression, more than anything, just making the enemies uncomfortable. Might find a kill. He does. Takes out the Type 25, has to reload, has the shorty. I haven't seen the shorty in a hot minute, and I think that's the reason why.
Yeah, that's the reason why you saw this. You know, a couple seasons back, that one dump would have been enough, but not enough there. Pepe going to be taken down, and we're going to see the A cap come through. C not going to be transferred, and this is a massive triple cap early on here. Levity going to try and find a home flag, but Jesus making the full-on rotation. Might be able to take out Legacy, not before he actually gets the cap. Not going to be able to get the kill either. Legacy playing an extreme life here. Is going to be able to get the C cap, but you can see the pressure from Awaken. Looking to get the finish off. Pepe going to come through on the backside. We can see a lot of focus there on that C site. Clearly, the B and A going to be held. Pepe going to try and get this B cap. Is going to finally get some help. And they're going to turn things around on the quick B recap. But is it going to be enough? As I can see, a lot of focus on the B site for Pingy. He is going to be able to put it at about half percentage. But, man, this is a back and forth affair. 11, he had the advantage for the C and B cap. A little bit of stability on both sides, but you can see it now. Gas station spawns here from the Goofy Goobers. And this is where 11 you're going to be able to thrive at.
Un verdadero tira y afloja entre ambos equipos. El equipo de Goofy Goobers, que inmediatamente logró capturar la bandera de Bravo, la perdió después de un muy inteligente push por parte de Levity. Se dio cuenta de que tenían la ventaja e inmediatamente la aprovecharon, y ahora sí que están cerrando la diferencia de puntuación. Siguen en desventaja, pero aún tienen el control de tanto Charlie como Bravo. Siguen en estos objetivos. Vamos a irnos ahora con Yuji, que está en esta zona de QB. Se encuentra un enemigo de cara, termina muriendo. Su compañero Güero lo quiere apoyar, se lleva la primera. Güero, que sigue con vida, se quiere llevar la segunda con su pistolita y la conecta. Ahora tiene que dirigir la defensa hacia Bravo. Vamos a ver si llega a tiempo, y sí, logran la defensa de Bravo, se meten al objetivo, se deshacen de todo ese tiempo, y la defensa continúa por parte de un Levity que logró remontar una partida que en un primer momento estuvieron bajo una triple captura de sus enemigos. Ahí la captura de B va a lograr ocurrir gracias a que hay muchos muchos jugadores de Goofy Goobers en esa zona, logran retomarla, pero esto tiene una dificultad increíble por parte de ambos, una igualdad absoluta.
Yeah, we're gonna see a little bit of a split here, but oh my. Goofy Goobers doing a great job of holding this B site cap in their favor. They're gonna need it for a few more moments before the end of this round, and you can see it as if anybody even looks at the B flag, it's capped. Finally, 11 are gonna find the bodies. They're gonna be able to get the cap, and that is gonna give them the advantage for the remainder of this first half. Granted, nobody gets the B cap quickly enough to change the decision. It doesn't look like it's gonna fare out. Blur is streaking, however, does have a Precision, a Dragonfire, and a Goliath to go into the second half. And that's a dub in my book, as I'm taking a look at it. I don't think anybody, as I was cycling through, not enough time, obviously, gonna come through. Let's see, Pepe's not any streaks. Nobody is streaking for the side of 11. So that could be a massive, massive factor going into this second half. Blur does have full streaks, does have a Gravity Vortex, is gonna be able to get this 8 cap through. And now we're going to see the battle for B begin. A lot of traction here on this tractor site. And we're going to see the push initially first coming through. Wedo with a Legacy looking to get the quick cap early on. It's going to be halted, though, as we can see the Dragonfire being utilized there from Blur. He's going to be able to get the Precision to go along with it, but not going to get a hit. That's tough.
And as we get more deeply onto round number 2, Verdict, I think this is the perfect opportunity for us to do a HyperX listening onto the side of Goofy Goobers.
Yeah, let's do it. We're going to go ahead and jump in. Give us just 1 second.
Good.
Nice.
Nice. One shot there. One shot B. One shot B. One shot B. No.
Broken dead.
Yo, broke wall again.
Court.
Broke wall dead. I got you. I'm already dead. I got you. Yo, Deli, hop up. You go, Deli. Two deli. I'm top blue.
Really dead?
Nice.
Yo,
On B.
On B.
Top
Nice.
granny. Top granny.
I'm watching broken. No, middle deli. Nice. Watch
No,
broken.
top granny.
Top 10 free. Broken.
Broke wall, depth machine. I'm playing left and B. Court depth machine.
Def machine dead.
Nice.
Check there. No, he's hopping on B.
Yeah, we need check. I'm going check there. Help me check there, please. Jose, help me check there, please.
One core.
Right now.
Check it up.
Deli.
Cubby.
Deli hop up.
Yo, guys, we need check there.
Yo, he's hop up still.
B stun.
Okay, I'm.
There's one broken, going broken.
I got check there. I got check there.
Pelon is broken. Cap.
I don't see him.
No, broken.
Deli.
I'll get back Yali again.
I got bottom market. I got boxes.
They're going frame. I got back Yali.
I got 2B. I got 3B. One more. Broke a wall. Last guy broke a wall.
No, there's one broken. They're just holding.
Go ahead. Yo, thumper the van. Oh no, just go ahead. Hope B, guys. Hope B.
Dude, I'm hopping. No.
Oh boy, we have a sweaty second half kill. I couldn't help it, dude. I had to stay in the comms just a little bit longer. I know you bailed just a minute before I did. And then you bounce back in like, hey, where the heck is Verdict? I'm in there, dude. Those comms were spicy. A lot of information being transferred back and forth. It's still no B cap for either side. A little bit under 50%. We'll call it 40. As Bane picks up his 20th, and maybe a little bit of time on the hill. Blur going to be able to get this Goliath here. Isn't going to be able to get much value other than possibly a B cap. But with the way he spread so thin, he is down and out.
Wow. I can't believe that they're finally okay. Band is there. Band captures B. That is gonna be clutch, and that is exactly what they needed. They get that double cap. They are getting these points. They are still on the back end, but they're getting closer to being in the lead. Only a minute and 20 seconds on the clock. And they are even being aggressive. I'm looking at Awakened right now with 22 kills, gets taken down by Guero. And now 11, you gotta do something. You gotta do it right now. There's no more time for messing around in this game. All is in the line, and the double capture is bringing in the points. Blur finally used that Goliath, and I gotta say, I don't think he took too much value off of it, but he surely did get enough time to help Band get that capture. 140 to 136. The double capture not likely to be in favor of 11. I think this is gonna be game for Goofy Goobers.
It might be, as I see an A cap coming through. The triple cap is needed, but Band able to spawn right behind him is going to be able to find one. Is it going to be enough to hold off this B cap? Only a few seconds remaining as we're taking a look at the time. 149 and counting. Yuhi looking for the cap. Not going to be able to get it in time. The Goofy Goobers on the backs of a hell of a great second half performance. Just pound for pound, shot for shot. Bodies hitting the floor left and right. A shaky start in that second half, but a B cap that came through. And I gotta say, maybe the Goliath served its purpose. It got the B cap to about 90%. All that was all needed was just a few steps on it. Sure enough, Goofy Goobers get it. GG's. And GG's going to be the squad who wins it. As they're going to be up 2-1 in the series. Hell of a game 3. And man, taking a look at his post-action report, Blur. My guy Blur dropped 32. Went 32 at 18. Sheesh. Everybody in chat, drop a sheesh for Blur, just absolutely frying.
Sin lugar a dudas, el equipo de Goofy Goobers lo dio todo de sí mismos. Blur termina con 32 bajas a su nombre, de verdad. Increíble la manera de jugar de Blur ahí con todas sus rachas, apoyando a su equipo, dándole el mayor valor posible. Justo comentaba mi compañero Verdict que gracias a ese Goliath fue que lograron la captura de Bravo, que lograron la captura de B, lo que últimamente le dio la victoria a su equipo, posicionando a Goofy Goobers en una ventaja global de 2-1. Recuerden, estos son las estos son las finales y se juegan al mejor de 5, y por lo pronto tenemos a Goofy Goobers a una sola victoria de ser los campeones en esta semana, pero obviamente el equipo de Leventi que no se los va a estar poniendo nada, pero que nada fácil ahora que nos moveríamos a una partida de punto caliente. Verdict, we're going to go back on to Hardpoint. Arguably the game mode that, well, Leventi played the best today. What are you expecting on this fourth map?
Well, this map is spicy. This is not Hardpoint on firing range. This is Summit. We all know this is like one of those maps that could be just as ridiculous as all get out. Hardpoint in particular spawns a bit shaky, bit unique. As you can see, the best of 5 rotations were guaranteed this game 4 on the backs of the first game win from 11E. Now this is their opportunity to take us to that game 5. They're gonna have to find a way to win it. They're gonna have to play the objective and play everything around the objective. They're not gonna have an opportunity to go out and slay out like they did in that firing range. As a matter of fact, it's gonna have to be very much more condensed. They're gonna have to focus a lot on the objective, and they're gonna have to do a great job of winning those gunfights inside the objective in particular. Now, a little bit of perimeter control can go a long ways, but if you go too far outside of, spawn sites, that's where those spawns come into a massive factor. It literally takes one wrong step. You pick up one wrong kill, and you're on the other side of the map. Or, if you're the opposing team, you get killed in one transition. You end up favoring the spawns. I don't know how this map works. I know Zim has done a great breakdown on it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I watched a lot of his stuff. His stuff is very informative. I don't... It's still, I'm still not very sure on how it works. Oh, I went to the wrong screen. There we go. Game number 4, the deciding factor. Will 11 be able to buy us a game 5? We're going to be on board with Legacy first. He was the man who popped off. He said two games where he dropped 2 minutes on the hill. Is he going to be able to find himself on the hill immediately? That's going to be all of that top control and point control going in favor of the Goofy Goobers, as we see a few points going in their direction. And have no fear, P1 can be a bit spicy, so computer site is where we're going to find all the action.
Y también quiero comentar que parece que ya lo tiene claro el equipo de Leventi, no sé si lo han notado, pero la mayor parte del tiempo cuando se trata de específicamente buscar y destruir es cuando Detri entra en acción, y en punto caliente hemos visto a un Legacy que ha estado en un nivel altísimo. Ya lo hemos visto en 2 partidas seguidas tener 2 minutos enteros dentro del objetivo. Vamos a ver si es que logra su cometido en esta partida. Por lo pronto, el claro dominio está siendo para el equipo de Goofy Goobers. Vamos a irnos con Jesús. Jesús, que tiene 4 bajas a su nombre y ya rotó hacia el siguiente objetivo. Se lleva la baja en contra de Legacy, va a estar defendiendo este punto, se lleva una baja más, va por la triple pero no logra conectarla, y es Eleventy el que quiere retomar el control del objetivo. 46 points to none for Eleventy, and Goofy Goober starting on fire game number 4.
Oh yeah, you could think a lot of that to Jesus, who was like on a 6-0 spree or 5-0 spree or something like that, or in all of his streaks. Granted that 2 of them are a little bit smaller than the rest. That Predator missile already been put into play. 6-2, make it 7-2, and a hell of objective time, as well as some objective kills. As we can see, Pallone bites the bitter end of the stick. This catwalk is probably one of those high interaction rates. This is where you're going to catch a lot of the action on this map. The P3 side going to be your money hill, and right now it's not looking good for Eleventy. As a matter of fact, they're struggling to get their foot on this P2 site. Finally able to pick up the last 12 seconds, but at what cost? Not having spawns for P3, where a lot of players already there for the Goofy Goobers, and now Eleventy on the backs of being eliminated 3-1 fashion. Gonna have to get a massive retake. Legacy finds first shot, and the push comes through. 3 seconds before this objective opens up, and Pinky, doing a great job of anchoring, is going to be able to find 1 kill and going to continue to live his life, and that is going to solidify the spawns, and a massive lead has occurred here, and it is massively to do with the fact that they're winning their gunfights, but also a huge fact that we're getting these spawns anchored here for P3. So hell of a job so far from the guys over at the Goofy Goobers, and they are putting the pressure on early, as this game might be, this might be where we see the night end.
It could pretty much be the case, Verdict, and this is exactly what we saw in Game 1, but it was actually in favor of Eleventy. Right now, it is Goofy Goobers in a rampage. Legacy, though, on a 6 kills combo, going for kill number 7 inside of the OBJ. 13 seconds on time, has all of the streaks available, has to try to survive for the longest time possible, ends up dying, doesn't matter too much. The main thing here is that although they died, they spawn close to the next point. That should be beneficial if they can do it properly here. Yuki finds the kill, stays inside. They're finding a way to stay on top. And Verdict, I think the fact that they died there at the end could be a good thing for Eleventy.
It was, and I saw Blur, and I was like, what the hell are you doing all the way in the backside of the map? He literally spawned on the backside of Plow, and sure enough, he gets taken down. That could have been a... That's a huge bullet dodge there from Eleventy, as I'm taking a look at it. 30-point deficit, slowly overcoming you. He pushes down through the snow side. Pallone actually setting up for New a little early for my taste, as we can see a 2-person hold on that P4 objective. This is much needed time here for Eleventy. Yuhi putting in some... Oh my god! Yuhi, going with your bad self. He is going to be able to find another... Oh my god, I feel like DJ Khaled, he's literally just walking circles around these guys, but sure enough, 3 players better than 1 when it comes to the break. Pallone gonna try and come through and test his luck. He's gonna get taken down, and now it is giving your opponents that much more closer to that objective, game point scenario. We see a 116-83. Now this is an opportunity for us to do a quick HyperX listen-in with the guys over at Eleventy. They need this P1 reset. We're gonna see how they handle it.
Ir puto top, cabrón. Dios mío.
2 top, lucha con top. 3 top.
2 en punto, tocados.
Tocado uno. Otro más.
Guarda. Oscuro. Una bala en punto. Legacy, por favor.
Oh, güey, uno top.
Tenían.
Apareció el amarillo.
Top sigue, güey, top sigue.
No, conector, bueno, conector.
Mató ese vato.
Hijo de puta, una bala en punto.
Oh, puto esa madre.
A mí como me chupó esa mamada, güey, what?
Uno top, uno top, uno top, uno top.
Roten. Tengo drone, güey.
Úsalo ya.
Vamos. Oscuro, Navarro.
Verde, Yuji.
No mames.
Verde.
Te puse otro, en tractor. Barriles.
Barriles, cabrones,
All right, we got ourselves a closer game than expected. You can see it here, P2. Looking a little more different here for the guys over at 11. They're looking to make this comeback a reality. And you can already see it, Blur already setting up for Noob. Might be a little premature, but in a game like this, you can expect a teammate to get that break in, and sure enough, they do. That is going to be Pingy. The contest comes through for Palon. Palon wins 2. And Gil, 10 points away from Goofy Goobers closing the night out.
Claramente el equipo de Leventi se está desesperando, ya están perdiéndolo todo, únicamente 2 segundos necesarios y parece ser que va a ser la victoria para el equipo de Goofy Goobers. Lo escuchamos en sus voces, claramente querían llevarse la victoria. En muchas situaciones se les dio muy bien, pero es que esta partida desde un inicio les costó demasiado. Vimos que Legacy, comentaba yo, fue uno de los que más impacto tuvo en las partidas de punto caliente, y a pesar de que no lo hizo nada mal en esta ocasión, sin lugar a dudas no logró su cometido. Estoy viendo el marcador final y se terminó llevando 20 bajas, murió 23 veces y 44 segundos en el objetivo. Legacy no lo hizo nada mal, pero no fue lo suficiente para su equipo, y con un 3-0 final parece ser que los campeones en esta semana van a terminar siendo Goofy Goobers. Verdict, I gotta say, Legacy was a huge part of both of those hardpoint victories in favor of 11T this time around, though. Although he didn't do a bad job, it was just not enough for this game.
No, it wasn't. This map it's pretty unique. You know, you get that anchor for that P3 site. You win a majority of that P1. You really think about it, that P1, what was it, 46-0?
Mm-hmm.
It was 46-0 in favor of Goofy Goobers.
Yeah.
You find a way to put a foot on the hill for 30 seconds, regardless if you're getting points, we've got a different ballgame. We've got maybe a P3 change. We got maybe 11 a second chance of life. Maybe a Game 5 scenario, but that didn't happen. Right now, we've got a Goofy Goobers crowning this week's champions. That is them. They are going to be taking the bag. 22-18 for Blur. Minute 8 on the hill. 23 for Awaken. This is a slaughter fest, bro. A lot of kills going both ways, but obviously, you know, Goofy Goobers came in. They handled business after that Game 1 loss, and they never really looked back from that. So that is going to be it for Week 59. That's right, guys. Just 10 more weeks away. We've got Week 69. I know I get the joke. Yeah, Echo came in Discord and let us know how funny that was, and I think it's pretty spot on. So, hell of a series, hell of a day. In Week 59, bro, we are absolutely loving it. Huge shout-out to 11. Huge shout-out to all the rest of the teams that played tonight. Bigger shout-outs to Goofy Goobers. You came through. You handled business. Made sure you did things right. You were Week 59 champions. And Gil, that's it, man. That's it for the night.
That's it for the night. Thank you all so very much for watching. Muchas gracias a todos por estar aquí con nosotros el día de hoy. Espero que lo hayan disfrutado, que se lo hayan pasado de maravilla. Enhorabuena para los campeones de esta semana, Goofy Goobers, que se lo llevan 3-1. Y pues también GG's para el equipo de Leventi, lo dieron todo de sí mismos, no lo hicieron nada mal, estuvieron ahí muy cerca y esperamos verlos pronto en la siguiente semana intentándolo de nuevo cuenta. Gracias por estar aquí. Gracias también a los patrocinadores de este torneo, HyperX, JuJu Energy, Trovo y SXC de Dallas. Espero que se la hayan pasado de maravilla y hasta pronto.
There we go. That is it. Huge shout outs to Trovo, HyperX, JuJu Energy, and SXC. Be sure to use code Meseeks. Be sure to use code Verdict. Be sure to use code Guildmania. That's right. We've got codes for everybody now. All right. Huge shout out to everybody. You guys are the reasons why we make it possible, and an absolutely beast of a Week 59. Gil, I appreciate you. I appreciate all the mods and the admins who came through. Appreciate Grim for handling all the stuff in the back end. Dude, I know he was on the back burners. He had both of our streams, dude. That man is something else, let me tell you. Huge shout out. We're going to get geared up for a raid, guys. Don't go anywhere. Absolutely loving the energy tonight as we're going to get geared up. Going to find someone to raid. Not 100% sure who, but it does look like we've got a few names in chat. Bianca's offline, guys. Stop telling me to raid Bianca. Get out of here. Don't go anywhere. Getting geared up for that raid, though. Make sure you tell them to use code Verdict and or code Guildmania. All right? Just let them know. GG's.